Welcome back to Tabletop Titans for Game 2 of the Tabletop Titans tournament.
Oh yeah!
It is the Custodes against the Harlequins. These are two of the most feared factions currently playing competitive 40K.
They are.
And a really strange matchup, actually. One that we haven't played before on the channel, so I don't think either of us have a strong sense of which way this one's go. Both armies could just steamroll the other, or it could just be a really slow, close match. Really, I have no idea.
Yeah. How do you feel about your invulns today? You've been practicing?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah?
I'm ready. You've got the invulns, I've got the invulns.
That's right.
It's invulns all around.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen our first game, we played it last Saturday. Go back, check that out. That was the Tau and the Death Guard.
That's right.
I'm not going to spoil that one for you just yet. But this is the second game. We've got two more this week. Are you ready to jump into this one?
So excited. Let's
All right,
do this.
why don't we go take a look at the army lists. So I am bringing my Custodes today, one of my all-time favorites. Really excited to be playing them competitively here. I've got the Dread Host and a battalion today. In my battalion, I've got two captains on Dawn Eagle Jet Bike. One of them is got Superior Creation. That's the 5-up Feel No Pain. He also has the Auric Aquilus, which gives him the 3-up invuln and the reroll charges. They've also got the Melta Missile on them. This time, just to change it up a little bit. I think that could be interesting. So we'll see that. The other captain has the Eagle Eye Relic. So I paid for an extra relic there. He also has the All-Seeing Annihilator Warlord trait. This isn't necessarily the best pick, but I'm going to try it out. This is a 6-inch aura of 6s give an extra auto hit. So kind of cute.
It's pretty scary.
Yeah. And it's this is the Dread Host specific Warlord trait. And then he's my Captain Commander. I like to think of this guy as my like support character. So I'm going to hold him back. He's going to give the aura of extra attacks. So he's got the Strategic Mastermind because I love those extra CP.
Yeah, it's great.
And Strategic Mastermind is great. You get to roll per CP. So I'm really excited for that. I've also got the Captain General himself, Trajan Valoris. And the reason I'm bringing him, it's really just one reason, and it's 3 CP.
That's right.
You bring him, he's like 190 points. He's a little overpriced.
Yeah.
But he gives me 3 CP.
It's a big deal.
And I need the CP.
That's right. That's right.
And he's great. So let's see if he can really shine in this game.
I think so.
Even if he doesn't shine and I just get the 3 CP, I'm totally down with it. In the troop choices, I have one squad, just min squad of 3 Custodian Guard with shields. They're just there to hold. And then I have,
so tanky.
Yeah, they're Terminators. They're crazy Terminators. They're like Paladins or better.
Right.
And then I have a squad of 4 with shields. And then I actually have 4 Sagittarium with the Misery Cordias and, of course, their guns. So they're kind of interesting.
I like them a lot.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, they're cool.
This board has a ton of -1 to hit.
Yes, it does.
And when I stack it, I love that. They're going to be like stacked to like -4 to hit, and it's just not going to matter. So I'm really excited to be getting the efficiency there. And then I have 6 Alaris Terminators. They're the #1 all-star unit. There's like 7 clutch stratagems for them. Yeah. They just do everything. I've got them in reserve, hopefully pairing well with my Vexilla, which I've got a Storm Shield on. He's got to live.
You do.
And lastly, I've got a Telemon Heavy Dreadnought with the 2 Storm Cannons. He's a good early game character screen, and he's also good fire support.
Yeah.
So I'm into it. We're going to see how well he performs. You've got the Haywire and the Fusion, but he doesn't care about any of that. He'll be fine. So that's the Custodes list. It's got a bit of everything.
Right.
I think it holds well. It's definitely got the punch. And it's got some really powerful characters. We'll see if it can do the business.
I like it. I think it's a super nasty list for a super nasty army. So I'm excited to face against it.
All right, what do you got?
Cool. So I am bringing the Frozen Stars today. I've been really enjoying them. They are a bit tougher to play than Soaring Spite because you get less movement, less ways of sort of fixing mistakes. So all I have to do is not make mistakes. Having said that, they get +1 attack on the charge, which means they hit that much harder. Lots of bodies, lots of bikes. So let's take a look. I have all 3 HQ slots. This is a really, really valuable slot for the Harlequins. So I'm running a single Shadow Seer as my Warlord. He's taking the Frozen Stars Warlord trait, which basically says that anytime one of my models dies within 6 inches, or in this case 9 inches for him because I have the Shadow Stone, on a 6, they get back up. So for the troops, it's basically a Feel No Pain. For the bikes, it's a Feel No Pain on the last wound. This I've done this for a number of reasons, but the main one is it saves me psychic slots. So I've taken, as my psychic spells, the Twilight Pathways to move again, and also Veil of Tears for the -1 to hit against an infantry squad.
Classic.
Obviously, for those big troops that are going to be running in, they're not as durable as the bikes. So that's them. I have 2 Troop Masters. One is more of just a buffing Troop Master, going to be running around giving that amazing reroll to wound in melee buff. And the other one, I'm really excited. I've been having a ton of fun with her. She's running the new Fang sword, which is a relic power sword. Really powerful, gives me a high strength, high rend, flat 2 damage, and the fun rule is, of course, she gets an additional attack equal to the current battle round. So by the last round, you're getting +5 attacks. Pretty nice, and plays well with like the tempo of Harlequins.
Yeah.
So she's been a lot of fun. So that's my HQs. I have 5 units of troops, 2 10-mans, 1 with 8 Caress, 1 with 8 Kisses, and I have 2 just bare bones, just kind of bodies in there. They'll be the first to die magically. I've got 2 units of 5-man fusions. I'm not so fusion crazy as a lot of people are right now, but I do like them as a utility pick. So they're going to be riding around in a couple Star Weavers.
That's still 10 fusion.
It's still 10 fusion. Still no joke, right?
Yeah.
And for Harlequins, it's not like that much more expensive,
yeah.
right? And then I also have 1 5-man just naked troop squad, also in a Star Weaver, just for running around, getting points, things like that. Last off, of course, actually not last off, we have 3x5 bikes.
Amazing.
Except for glaives, haywires. I love them. The 5-man is not so much for blast as it is for movement and spreading out. I've even set up in a way that would be impossible if I had 6 in each squad.
Right.
And actually, lastly, Death Jester with Humbling Cruelty.
Amazing.
To turn off Overwatch, slow you down even further. That's me. I love this list. It's been a lot of fun, so I'm excited to see it on the stream today.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what mission are we playing today, Bridger?
Yes, we're playing mission 33. It's called Priority Target. There are 5 objectives, and you moved 4 of them. So you want to point those out?
Yeah, so there's one dead center here.
Yep.
My priority is here. Do you want to show where your priority is?
My priority is in here.
And then we've got 1 on this side and 1 on this side, and they've both been shifted because we get to move all the objectives except the center.
Exactly.
Do you want to talk a little bit about the terrain here?
Yeah, so we've got an obscuring ruin in each side of the board. We've got 2 crate mountains here, kind of protecting these side objectives. And then across the entire center of the board, we have a giant industrial structure, and that just gives you the dense cover, so that'll just give you the -1 to hit when shooting through it, unless you're wholly within or within it when you're shooting.
Do you want to count this? We haven't actually talked about this as one piece. Do you want to segment it at the crates?
I don't know.
Like, could you be here shooting all the way across?
I think because
I'm good either way. I just want to make sure.
Let's call it one piece,
just
for simplicity. Because of Crate Mountain, I don't think it becomes too big of a deal.
Yeah, I think that solves it mostly.
If it wasn't for Crate Mountain, I think we'd separate it.
Sounds good. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at secondaries here. Adrian is taking Engage on all fronts, Deploy Scramblers, and Priority Targets.
This is all about movement. There's nothing about killing anything here, which is amazing. Engaging all fronts. I do like Line Breaker for this army, but this is a very small deployment with a bunch of really killing stuff in the back there.
That's right.
So running around, holding lots of points. I actually very likely will have some 4 table quarter turns, as opposed to usually I say I only count on getting 2 points for this each turn. Deploy Scramblers. This is a new one that's from the GT only. Brian used it in the last game. It's a really powerful one. I basically have to perform an action with an infantry squad in my deployment, in the middle, and in Brian's deployment. If I do all 3 of those, I get 10 points. It's an all or nothing thing. It's only worth 10 points, but it's relatively easy to do.
Especially if you have fast transports with throwaway units.
That's right. And that's
You've
ideal.
got that 5-man squad that you don't care about.
Yeah. I would even throw the fusions for 10 victory points.
For
you
sure.
know? So we have some tools for that. And then, of course, I have Priority Target. This is the mission specific. We read this many, many times to make sure that we weren't misreading it, because it seems just very powerful. Yeah. Basically, as long as I hold my priority objective, I get 3 points each turn. And if I hold Brian's, I get 5 points. So sure, you could get 8. I could finish it in 3 turns by being in Brian's. But honestly, as long as I'm just holding my back objective for the 5 turns, I'll max that one out. So hopefully that's not famous last words.
Yeah, it's kind of too strong.
It's not, a lot of the mission specifics are really tough. Like, I would never take them.
Yeah.
And then
all of a sudden, this one is just a gimme.
I was like, cool, that's good. So that's me.
Okay.
We'll
see. What do I got today?
All right. Let's look at Brian's. He's taking While We Stand, We Fight, Domination, and Priority Targets.
So Domination's interesting because of the center objective here. I only have to be holding 3 to be holding more.
Right.
And it's Domination's done at the end of your own turn.
Right.
And my entire army is OBSEC. So it's totally plausible.
Very nice.
And I'm already trying to take you off the majority of objectives anyways, so it's kind of like doing the thing I want to do, getting me more points. The While We Stand, We Fight is my 2, it's 1 shield captain on bike, and I'm going to take the one that's my support character, one I'm not missiling forward. And then I've got Trajan. He's pretty tanky. You don't want to bother with trying to, like, he's more trouble than he's worth until late game.
Yeah.
And then I've got the Telemon. Telemon is actually easy for you to pick up.
Yeah.
But if I'm cagey with him, it kind of forces you to be a little more, you know, to extend. And if you don't want to kill, it like forces you to pick a target and come and get him.
Exactly.
And you know, maybe you'll get those points, but hopefully I'm trying to make it so that when you do get them, you paid a price for it.
Well, he tanks so much, even with the Haywire, he has lots of moons, strats, things like that, so that I'm always looking to see, do I actually have to kill the Telemon? And you're saying, well, actually, maybe you do. Yeah. And then kind of make me have to make that decision.
That's right.
Which is great. We don't know each other's secondaries beforehand, but that one kind of works well because it actually forces me to have to kill something.
That's right. And so I took the mission specific because it's way too good.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's almost a guaranteed set of points. And if not, one of us is getting blasted really bad.
I know we both jinxed it at this point. We're going to get like 5.
And the primary objective in this one is a take and hold. So it's only hold 1. Hold 2, hold more.
Yeah.
I always like those, especially when I'm Custodes, because I don't have that many. I actually don't have that many troops.
That's right. Yeah.
So it always helps.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's it, then we'll roll off. Do we even know who wants first turn here? I think both of us are pretty well hidden.
We're both pretty well hidden, honestly. I could go either way.
I don't really care. Yeah.
Let's see it. You go first this time.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh.
Oh.
The time we actually don't know.
The time we don't care.
This is me. Oh. Come on, Brian, match me. Oh.
5. So
you get to decide.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do a quick movement.
Sounds good.
So we could shoot. What is it? Who are they? They're just a 5-man.
Yeah. Can you see them from here? Because I only.
Can you see the dice?
I don't see the dice right now. Can you get any farther?
Hold on.
Yeah, no worries.
So
he's gonna check all the movements, see what shots he has first turn, and then kind of decide based off.
That's exactly right. So.
Adrian, did we ever figure out how many command points you have?
Oh, sorry. So let's see. So I start with 12. I'm doing the pivotal roll, so that's -1. I'm doing extra relic, that's -1. So 10. Yeah, nothing else.
So it looks like I'm basically a quarter of an inch out from being able to shoot those bikes. And that would be worthwhile because you actually don't have any Shadow Seers or anything around them.
Sure. Yeah.
And I probably could cut the unit in half, which is kind of cute. But I can't see it, I can't see it.
Right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you first turn.
Sounds good.
Just because I literally would do nothing with it. The only thing I would get to do is deep strike sooner, which isn't enough efficiency for me.
And I'm so fast that I can do a decent job of screening that first turn if I have to.
Right.
Right. So cool. Sounds good.
Okay. So we're taking into Harlequins.
Let's do this. Turn
1. Let's do it.
Okay. So So I'm going to go ahead and do the equivalent of Phantasm for Harlequins. I'm going to redeploy 3 units.
Yes.
Spend 2 CP.
And so this is the thing. Even if I had taken first turn and moved, you could have Phantasm
I'd pull them back over there. Exactly. Yeah. So I set up kind of neutral to see what would happen. Generally speaking, I was prepared for you to go first, but I think if I am going to have to take first, I might as well take advantage of it and see how much damage I can put on the Telemon right now.
I'd love to see it.
Pull all these bikes on the side.
Okay.
Cool. So go ahead, Berger. I'm just going to be doing that.
Yeah, we have quite a long list, maybe even record-breaking number of super chats before
thanks
turn
for all the support, everyone.
Thank you, Stefano. Working late, so I won't see this live. You're all doing an awesome job, and it's a real treat. Given how 9th edition missions are set up, do you think that the skill pool of players in tournaments will increase because of this?
Absolutely.
Yes.
The game is a lot more technical than it used to be. And even the armies are a lot more technical than they used to be. They all have more stratagems, more command points to spend. So your knowledge of your opponent's armies, your knowledge of the diverse missions and secondaries is all going to benefit you a lot more than it used to. So this is a game where the best players are going to get better, and the least practiced players are going to even have a harder time than before.
Absolutely agree.
Thank you, Maxi. Hey guys, just wanted to say you're the best 40K channel out there. Every stream you guys do, I dedicate the time to working through my backlog, so keep them coming. Random questions. Do you guys play Titanicus?
Ooh.
I've played Titanicus, so a bunch of my friends are hardcore collectors of Titanicus, and I've played with them, and I love the game, and I'd absolutely love to get it on the channel sometime. When we start trying out some more specialist games in the future, I think Titanicus might be one of the first because it is just one of the most cinematic and exciting games.
That would be awesome.
Thank you, DMVDH. So me and a friend are placing some small bets on the outcome of these games. No pressure,
Nice.
but I need the Golden Boys to perform tonight. Awesome series.
Well, I'm going to definitely do my best here. You know, the Harlequins are a super tough opponent, and this is by no means like advantage to the Custodes. Both armies can do a lot of really good work. I think even before the game, Bridger, did you called it for the Harlequins?
Yeah, I think because of the terrain and Brian's choice of army lists, I think Harlequins are advantaged here.
We'll see.
Sorry. Thanks, D-Rich. Love you guys. 1, GSC trying to optimize Ridge Runner, Acolyte hybrids, and Neophyte hybrids. How do I build them? And 2, how to play videos soon?
For Gene Stealer cults?
No, just in general.
Oh,
How
right,
to
the
play
main one.
40K.
That one might be a little bit
Oh.
ways off. We want to do a really nice job. For Acolytes, Ridge Runners, things like that. Heavy mining lasers, heavy mining lasers, heavy mining lasers. I was running 14-man Acolyte, or Neophytes, cutting them back down. For Acolytes, I've been running 10-mans, basically. I like 10-mans. If you can take the transports, the 10-mans are great to fit in there. Otherwise, I do like the Rock Grinders, and that would just be a 5-man Acolyte. Get your bang for your buck on those small unit sizes.
We might not actually end up doing a how to play 40K as an intro. We might do more of a how to play 40K at an advanced level. Lots of people have already released how to play 40Ks, which are pretty solid, but there's nobody who's showing how to play advanced 40K, and so we might end up doing something more like that.
Is that like advanced Dungeons and Dragons? Is this
it's
an
just like
additional set of rules?
It's exactly like that, Bridger. 100%.
Exactly.
Thank you, Kiefer. Hey guys, loving the content. Asking for a friend. Opinion on Mandrakes and Incubi in 9th. We think they can be quite effective.
Yes.
Yeah, I think both of those units are solid.
Absolutely.
That was part of the comment, but I totally agree. I think they're quite effective.
Yeah.
So this is my redeploy, guys. I've gone ahead and I moved the 2 units of bikes over, as well as the Shadow Seer. Yeah.
Coming at me with all your bikes?
Coming at you with all the bikes, basically. We're
Okay.
going to come on this flank, see what we can do.
Adrian, the objective in that corner is not at all viewable. On
This one right here?
top-down. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
there
That's
something
okay.
we can...
So here, I'll put a second
You can
objective.
put one on the... So it's going to be just offset a bit, guys. Is it in the... Oh, I see. We're slightly angled.
It's like totally covered by the
yeah.
crates.
So it's essentially there, guys. All right. So let's get some movement done, shall we?
Are you still moving?
Well,
No,
that was the
that
deployment.
was pre-game.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, you just keep going.
I'm going to keep doing
That
the
was his
thing.
pre-game movement.
That's
I
right.
may never catch up on these. Thank you, Michael. Howdy from Texas. Appreciate all y'all's hard work. Ain't no better 40K content round. How y'all reckon I can get Death Shroud Termies to work best? P.S. Hurricanes suck. Go Murder Clowns.
Yeah. Death Shroud are awesome.
Yeah, Death Shroud are fantastic. One of the best ways to make them work is just put them on an objective and wait for somebody to come to you. You could always make them not targetable with Cloud of Flies, and you can always make them fight first with the Revolting Stench ability on your Flamer. So basically, you post up, somebody wants to come and charge them, then they just wreck.
Right.
You could try to deep strike them, but since they have no reliable delivery mechanism, I generally like just advancing them up onto the midboard. I wouldn't pay for a Land Raider or something. But I guess if you wanted to, you could give it Disgustingly Resilient. Now would be
Heck
kind
yeah,
of
you
be
could.
cool. So who knows? I'm kind of into that.
I
now that
wanted to
said.
try. Yeah, I wanted to try, but I haven't done so yet.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pierce. Hey guys, love the content. What do you think is the best way to build Custodes if you don't use the banner and Alaris Bomb? Hashtag the 10,000, hashtag Sweater Gang. I would say if you don't like Terminators or the banner,
Yeah.
you would have 2 options. You would either go bikes or you would go parking lot. So you can either take a bunch of the Forge World tanks. Caladius are good. Orions are not what they used to be, but they're still decent.
You could spam troops as well.
Oh, yes, there is my LVO list,
I think that's still good.
which is not fun, but it is strong.
So it's basically a bunch of dudes with Storm Shields,
Gotta see.
and you just hold all the objectives with small squads. That will work. I don't think the tank variant works at all. I think they're too expensive. The tank people will kill them too easily, and they don't play the missions super well. So I would go Storm Shield spam over the vehicle spam. I think that I don't know. I think that bikes could work for sure. You could also mix and match with a few dreadnoughts, a few.
You could make a mixed list.
You could make a mixed list that's a bit of everything except the main Terminators.
Which is just a shame. The Terminators are so fun and cool and strong.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
So
So
the
true.
real hidden door number 4 is just break the rules of the question and take the Alaris Bomb anyway.
Play it sometimes because you'll enjoy it sometimes. But I understand it's boring to play the same list all the time.
Thank you, Ajax. Great content. Are Pathfinders with Network Marker Light and CFB embarked in a drone port with marker drones worth the utility?
No, definitely not. The drone port has many problems. Not only anything with it's fortification, I believe, and fortifications now are really hard to deploy because they have to be 3 inches out. So you don't even get it where you want it to be. And also, I'm pretty sure even if it gets tagged, you can't shoot out of it now, right? Like they changed the rules, or so that it used to be that you could still shoot out of it when it was tagged because it was maybe I'm wrong on this, but anyways, Pathfinders are not great. I understand that they're not durable, so that's why you're putting them inside the drone port. But the whole thing is just too contrived. It's too many points for something that ultimately the Tau can do better in other ways.
There you have it. Thank you, J-Fund. Sad that Tau are out. What would make their plasma rifles worth taking?
So the plasma is almost interesting. If you have a really heavy marine meta, which you do, the plasma is not too bad because it's cheap and it's got decent volume and decent AP. Of course, there's no way to pump it up in damage. So I would say it would verge on being interesting even at like a 5-point reduction per gun. If it was on par with basically one of the cheapest guns, then I think it would be pretty plausible. You could certainly hurt a lot of Marines with it.
Thank you, Gizmo. Gizmo says, thanks for your content. You brought me back to the hobby after 8 years. Which legion do you think is best to represent Thousand Suns? I thought of Ultramarines because of Tigurius and the Indomitus Discipline.
So if you wanted to play like Loyalist Thousand Suns, is that what he's saying?
I guess.
Loyalist Thousand Suns is Grey Knights. So there you go. Other than that, the most psychic heavy, well, since now you can get a Chief Librarian in any chapter using the Psychic Awakening book, and the Chief Librarians are like as good as Tigurius most of the time. I know Tigurius has the plus to cast and the -1 to hit or ability, which is kind of cool. So yeah, if you wanted to do Ultramarines, you could, I suppose. I don't know that they're any more psychic than any of the other chapters.
Maybe it's against Thousand Suns?
Oh, sure. I see. If you're trying to play against Thousand Suns and you're trying to like tailor against them, then you just take Assassins, right? Take a couple Kelexis.
Love it.
I don't know. There's probably some chapter that has a really good relic for hurting casting, but I just don't know what it is.
Are you?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're about to OS. All right, cool.
So what did we do over here?
So
we moved everyone up.
Everyone is essentially coming up.
Most of them with line of sight. You're going to try to double move one of the units.
Yeah, I've got I think 1 or 2 that can't see him. The back unit, I'm just going to try to double move them so that they can see. I have as many as I can on or touching this terrain so we don't get the minuses ourselves. Shadowseer is moved up here. Yeah, question? Oh.
No, that's fine. Cool.
And then popped out the 5-man just naked squad. They're going to be deploying the scanners in the backfield.
Okay, so you've done it once in your own deployment zone?
Exactly, yeah. Great. I probably could have placed it a bit more aggressively and done the midfield this turn, but that's okay.
It's fine.
So this, let's see, that is the naked got out of this one. So this is now an empty transport. Just hopped over here, kind of just getting ready for future turns, essentially.
Yep. Did it get onto the objective or not quite?
No, I don't think so.
I see.
Actually, let's see. It's just a smidgen. May I do that?
Okay, if you had movement, go for it.
Yeah, I just totally. So he's there. This one's here, and these both have the fusion inside of them still.
Okay.
And this
there's another one here.
There's one here, and then Death Jester in this one.
And is that one within range of the center objective?
That one is, yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So within 3 here, within 9 of the shadows here, in case I need to pop that strat. And that's me.
All right.
All right.
Seems like you did a thing.
I did a thing. Let's do some psychic, shall we? We're going to go ahead and start with Twilight Pathways to have these bikes move again.
Okay.
So let's see it. Looking for a 6. Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Okay. Yeah, I could deny, but I'm out of range.
Fair enough. I will go ahead and advance them this time. I'm going to pay another CP to give them a 3+ invuln.
Yeah. So have you put that on multiple units?
No, I just them. At the end of the day, I decided I really want to get as much output as I can here. Yeah. I don't want to sacrifice it, but the unit in front that's most likely to take the charge, I'd like to have that on.
Understood.
So we have that. True Master's all the way in the back, so that doesn't super matter.
Right, because you don't get any rerolls in shooting anyways, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I don't. You could take Great Harlequin, but I'm just really not a fan. I don't even talk about Chapter Master versus Great Harlequin, but if you play Harlequins, you know.
Yep. Yeah, this army is not about rerolls, except in combat.
It's 2 CP for rerolling 1s.
Yeah. Well, it's trying to give the army a thing it doesn't have.
Yes, this is true.
So how many bikes total won't be able to shoot me? 2, you said?
Let's see. So it looks like, I think just this one, but this one is, I guess it's any part of my model to you. If it doesn't pass through the terrain, there's no minus, right?
You're going to be at a minus anyways, my man.
Banner.
You're gonna pop it. Oh, okay.
No, I've got a banner
Yeah,
already.
yeah, okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
So yeah, just one can't see then.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Sounds good?
I'm good.
The -1 to hit on a unit, I don't know how much it matters. You could throw some bike shots over here, so let's just try for a -1 to hit on these guys.
Okay.
Actually, you're gonna be going through anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna bother.
All right.
I'm not gonna perils for you.
Yeah.
Let's do
What
it.
you're saying is I'm already at a -1 no matter who I shoot at, so no need
It
to
doesn't
cast a
matter,
spell.
exactly.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do some shooting, shall we?
Let's see it.
All right, so we're gonna do the unit that, or let's do the one that did not advance, these guys, into Telamon.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And as you said, your whole army has no rerolls.
No rerolls.
So,
Yeah, so there's nothing to pop
Nothing
off.
to do for my auspice.
For better or worse.
And all of these are just 1 damage.
These are Haywire, 1
Yeah.
damage. Yep.
Right, they're just 1 damage or the mortal wounds.
Yep. Strength 4, so I wouldn't be winning on 6s.
Yep.
All right, let's do this. So we've got 5d6 from this squad. Let's see it. Okay.
What
We're
like
gonna
to see?
need some dice.
I didn't see what you
So
rolled, but
10, 20 actually, perfect.
ooh. What's the average on a unit like this?
It's like 18,
18. So
Yeah.
good start.
right? So 5, 10.
So we just gotta hope that hitting on 4s just can't get you there.
It could honestly do a lot. So let's see. All right, so this is on 4s. Whoops.
We've already started. 1 dice on the floor.
Right? Classic.
Okay.
This was terrible rolling.
Good.
Let's see. Let's see.
You know when you're picking out successes.
Yeah,
It's not a
exactly.
good roll.
That's the real metric. All right, so this is wounding on 6s, but we're doing mortals on 4. 6s would be nice. Ooh,
That was a very good roll,
that was
Adrian.
X. Oh my gosh. Okay. So,
So
It's
here's
gonna
what I'm
be-
gonna do. I'm gonna spend 1 CP.
yep.
I do get it back.
Cheeky.
And this is on Indomitable Engines.
Sounds good. So
This
it's going to
stuff-
be 4 armor saves. The rest were mortals, which you can now.
I get 5 of Feel No Pain.
Sounds good. So it's going to be these 4 plus 3d3.
You're an animal.
Oh my god.
13 mortal wounds.
13 mortals.
13. So yeah, this
Okay.
is 8, 11, 13. And you get 5 ups, yeah?
Yeah, and so, and how many armor saves? 3?
4.
Oh, it was 4, okay.
-1.
And, okay. So here we
Oh,
go.
sorry, it was 3. You're right, you're right.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I failed 2,
So
so
I
just
get,
add these together.
Yeah.
No, I get 6 ups against these,
oh, gotcha.
5 ups against
Aha!
these. So that was really, really good.
That was great.
We're gonna have to see
But
if we can turn it around. So we got about
it was
odds.
like average, yeah.
Yeah. So I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yep.
and then 2 6s, 8, 9, 10 wounds. I'm not gonna be able to keep that up.
Pretty good.
Um,
But hey, I could also not keep it up. So that was a good roll on my part, right?
It was good, yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Cool deal. Let's do the bikes on top. So same thing. 5d6. There you go.
You were short 1 Feel No Pain on the mortals. You rolled 12 instead of 13.
Oh, yeah, it was 13,
so
wasn't it?
one more.
Okay.
So you take another damage.
Sounds good.
Oh, I see.
So we've got 13 more shots. So here's 5. Oops. 10 and 13. Let's
Okay,
see it.
that's it.
All right, so hitting on 4s. Happy with that one. Oops.
That was good. Totally fine.
Yep. And 4 ups is
See
all
if
I'm
you can get those 6s.
looking for.
Okay. Listen,
right.
it's enough to kill me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Enough to kill
3
me,
wounds left.
and he dies.
Oh, yes.
Does he explode?
No.
It's the fastest I've ever got to Telamon.
That was brutal.
Wow.
Very quick. Okay, he's
That
down.
was awesome. Okay. Cool. So the last unit of bikes,
Mhm.
we're gonna go for Vixella.
Yeah.
He's the closest.
Take it.
So here's 5d6, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Okay. Calm down.
Adrian is angry.
He's turning it on.
20, 23. So here's 5, 10.
What happened before the game,
20.
Adrian? Are you upset?
23. That's
They
right.
are murder clowns.
Do we
Murder
need
clown.
an
What are you gonna do?
therapy session?
The murder clowns will get you.
Oh man.
So here we are, hitting on 4s.
On 4s. Yeah, I was just like yelling in the mirror beforehand, just being like, why so
Put
serious?
your like happy clown face, sad clown face, happy clown face.
face.
So strength.
So strength 4, so 5.
5's to him?
Yeah. All right, so, oh, okay, 4. That was
Plenty.
still great. -1.
So 3 up saves.
You got it. Come on. Huh.
Okay.
Oh, Brian.
Wow.
I love you.
Okay, so he goes down a bunch of wounds.
He's down to
Jeez.
2.
Down 2 wounds left.
That's bananas. Okay, so then let's see. That's basically it. We have some plinking shots.
Okay.
I have Death Jester here. Of course, now I wish he was here so I could shoot at these guys.
Yep.
So this one wasn't advance. Actually, I'm shooting through minuses anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we're gonna do Star Weaver into the shields.
Okay.
So 2 shuriken cannons. So 6 shots, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Boop, ba-doop. And strength 6, so on 3s. Okay, so 2 saves, no rend.
Okay. So we're good.
All good. Ba-doop.
Anything else?
No, I don't think I can see anyone from here. He's just on the point. And that's me.
Okay, that was good. Listen,
I will take that.
that is a fine start, my man.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Fine start. Okay, so end of your turn. No secondaries yet.
Yep. I engage on 3 fronts, so 2 points.
Ooh.
I could have put these bikes a bit more, and I probably should have just to get that extra point. But that's me.
It could have been good.
Over to you.
All right, let's go play some Warhammer. Where's that Shadowseer?
Right here.
He's right there. Good. Good to know.
I got you.
All right.
Thank you, Scott. New Eldar player, painting but haven't played yet. Should I paint my Striking Scorpions green and yellow, even though it doesn't go with the purple Craftworld color for highlights, or just go black?
Green and yellow, even though it doesn't go with Craftworld for... Oh, it's for Yandon.
So his Craftworld is purple, but he wants to paint his Striking Scorpions green and yellow.
Right. So there's 2 schools of thought, right? Either you do everything in your colors, or you do each of the Aspect Warriors, right? I personally like painting the Craftworld colors, painting the Aspect Warriors different colors. It's just fun. Have a bunch of different schemes.
I like that too.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I will like vary them to kind of match the Craftworld a bit more. Some people think it's a bit kind of jarring when you have all these crazy colored units. But I'm a fan of like do the green and yellow, man.
I think everything being the same color scheme is so Space Marine and not Eldar.
Exactly.
Eldar are very creative.
Yeah. Well, they're supposed to be hyper specialized units, so it's like.
I like doing them all their unique colors. I think that's cool.
Exactly.
Thank you, Ickbard. Let's go, boys in Golden Light. Been fixing up my fiance's Argent Shroud Solar Watch army, so she can take and hold objectives turn 0 for the memes.
I love it. That sounds awesome. Argent Shroud.
Thank you again, Scott. Second question from the new Eldar player. So far, Banshees are my favorite model, and I've painted... favorite model that I have painted, but I read they suck. What would you hope they do in the Codex to make them viable?
Yeah, they. I've played them a bunch. I've played them on streams a few times. They're not in a great place. I would like. They either need to be, and this is kind of a classic response, a bit more durable, or they need to hit harder, right? Their ability to like get in with super fast charges and turn off Overwatch, amazing. But that's all they do, right? Then they die. They don't last long enough to pin people down, and they also don't chop people up enough. Oh well enough for like to do that job. So if they could get a buff to do either of one of those better, that'd be my vote.
Strength 3 really kills them, and I'm hoping that when the Power Sword changes come through, it passes on to Eldar, and that their Power Swords are +1 strength as well.
It sounded like it will, because I think it is actually a Power Sword, which is nice.
Which one?
The Howling Banshee.
Oh my god! If they don't get,
I know, right?
If they don't get
stay
that,
Strength 3, it's gonna be like actual factual worst unit in the game.
It's gonna be the saddest thing ever. Yeah, that would suck so much.
Thank you, Jared. I had wrote a Tau list very similar to Game 1 with less commanders and more Ghost Keel. Is there something you would switch up in that list, Brian?
Yeah, I think I might drop 1 Riptide. 1 Riptide for a few more Piranhas. And that's basically the heart of it.
That's not the answer I expected.
I would drop 1 Riptide, the Burst Cannon Riptide. I'd keep only the Ion Riptide. I know he did horribly, but I would drop 1 and take more Piranhas, maybe a few Tetras, just for more board presence.
Again, no spoilers, but it was everything else in that list that played the mission really well. So
true.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm also surprised, though, Bridget.
So listen. He's so fast. He's put the pressure on me. So what I'm going to do is try to disrupt him. I'm going to try to pop some shots into this unit here.
Totally.
I'm going to charge the top unit. Just because.
Yeah.
I have an 8-inch charge to your boat over there.
Yep.
Cool. And these are the things I have.
Yeah, I feel you.
These are the options.
The pressure is on.
These are the options I have. So we're going to go into the shooting phase.
Cool.
And we're going to start with my captain and his Melt-A-Missile, and we're gonna one-shot.
Oh my gosh.
This transport right there. Okay. Is that empty or there's someone in it?
There's fusion in that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here we are. We hit on 3.
You got it.
And we reroll once. So just not 2s.
Right.
And strength 8.
Top 5. Okay. So this is
minus
gonna be
4.
Ooh.
So
4 plus invuln.
Yeah.
And this is 2d6?
Just D6.
Just d6?
Yeah, it's not 2d6. And I have another one right there.
Ah, you suck. Oops. Go ahead.
Okay.
You're gonna pop it.
So here it is. It has 5 wounds or 6 wounds?
6 wounds.
Oh, okay. So just need a 6.
Just a 6.
Okay. So we're gonna do it again from this captain over here.
Sounds good.
Just to try and make it happen. So they're innately -1 to hit.
Correct.
So I'm hitting at 3s no matter what.
You got it.
And actually, how many wounds does it have left?
2 left.
So the 3d3, the d3 shots is probably better at this point.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm going to do d3 shots.
I think it was always better in this
No,
because of the animal.
No, I was hoping a 1 shot. But anyways, 3 shots. So I'm +1 to hit against fly. So I'm back down to hitting on 2s.
Sounds good.
Good thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And then I'm wounding on 3s.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Oh!
it's just 1. But if you fail, you can still die.
What's the damage on this?
D3.
Okay. So 4 up.
No,
Yeah.
he doesn't do it.
Mm.
Okay. That would have been fun. But here's what we're going to do next. We advance with the Sagittarum. We're going to put all my guns into these guys here who also are -1 to hit.
So do
and then a
-3.
-2 to hit there. So it's like -2, -3 to hit.
I love it.
Shooting both profiles?
Yeah.
-4?
-4, yeah.
Well, now you're just flexing.
That's right. So it's -4 to hit.
I love it.
It should be fun.
It's so funny because when ninth started, we were like, oh, Sagittarium Guard. Especially Bridger was like, you get all these minuses and they just don't matter. And we're like, it's like not really gonna be a thing. I specifically said that, and it's like it's so often.
Lo and behold,
that it comes out. I mean, he's
So
showing off
3s?
now, but on 3s. Oh.
And then wounding on 3s.
Strength 5, right?
Yep.
Yep. Wow.
There it is.
Well, dang. Okay. And these are 2 damage each? Or
No,
1?
3 damage.
3 damage each?
Oh, yeah.
Bridger, when you say these are heavy bolters.
No, the other, he still hasn't shot the heavy bolter.
Okay. So 1 goes through for 3 damage. So it would kill a bike, but on a 6 up, they get back up for my warlord trait. No,
Okay.
that'd been cute.
That would have been so mean. So
we'll just pull this front one.
2, 3, 4 guys.
Cool deal.
Here's the next gun on 3s. Rerolling my 1s. Okay, let's get the 2s out of here.
Pretty good, though.
This is the heavy bolter half.
Yeah, and then this
These
is
are
on
1 damage, yeah.
3s.
Oh, Ryan! What is this? Okay, so 3 ups. Come on, 3 ups. Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're an
down to
animal.
1.
Okay.
Get 1 counter.
It's like a combi heavy bolter. It's pretty cool.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. That's good.
Okay.
What else we got, Brian?
So my swords are 12 inches.
Yep.
So I've only got 2 in range.
Sounds good.
And they're pistol too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they did not advance, right?
They didn't advance.
Okay,
No.
cool.
So they're only strength. The pistols are only
4,
strength 4.
yeah.
So 3 doesn't work.
All right, so 3 ups. Come on. Oh, nice.
And
So,
these ones are 1 damage.
Yep.
Oh, I always think they're
Yeah,
2.
they're
You do.
weird.
We always have that
Consistently,
discussion.
you always
Get up on a 6.
Always think
Nope.
they're 2.
And then the second one's just a wound. Sounds good.
Okay. So now we've got Trajan. Actually, what's the range on Trajan's Watcher Axe? It's 24. Or is it 30?
It should just be normal. It should be 24.
It's weirder. It's weirder.
It's
but-
weirder.
It's strength 5 instead
Oh,
of
Strength
shoot.
5, yeah.
I'm so sorry. These pistols are out of range because you're -6 to your range.
strength 5. Put them back.
Oh,
All
okay.
right.
And the 18-inch.
Yeah, so I'm out of range for all my guns.
Right.
Except the heavy bolters.
And these were in, yeah. 'cause
So
these
No,
were-
no, no. With the minus, I'm out of range. So
The heavy bolter side is in range.
the heavy bolter's
other
in range,
side
but
is
the other
not.
gun was not. So the flat 3
Wow.
damage,
So I just take the 1 wound.
I think so. Yeah.
There's 1.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Great talk. So,
So that's one of the new pivotal rolls, guys. I paid for both, so yeah, that's great.
so this next gun is 24. So I'm fine then, I guess.
Okay.
So here's the Watcher's Axe, 1 shot. It's does wound to you.
Yep.
And this one's
And
flat 2.
3 up. Good.
Okay. All right.
Take it.
That pivotal roll just undid so much damage.
It's so good, and it's so hard to like measure until you actually start playing it. I definitely recommend trying
So
it.
we're gonna put my pistols here into your transport.
Yep, you got
2,
it.
4, 6. So -1s,
Mm-hmm.
and then on 5s.
Yep.
So
Oh,
3 wounds.
Okay. And then 4s.
1
Next
damage.
one. Cool.
Okay. So let's do our charges. We've got an 8-inch charge over there, I think. Want to help me out here? Oops.
It's good. It's just take down the train. So to there.
Oh, it's a 9-inch
It's a
charge.
9, yeah.
Okay.
Cool deal. Let's see it.
All right. So not quite. Here we have, what do we have here? I don't know if I even want to make this charge, but I'd rather fight as much as I can before you. So I measure to the base or to the model?
To the base for these guys.
To the base. I see. So
Luckily.
this is an 8-inch charge
Okay.
to these guys. It's a tough decision.
Yeah, I actually don't know what I want you to do.
They've got the 3-up invuln right now, right?
They do.
Well, the thing is, it's like
They're also -1 to wound.
Well, if I pay 2 CP for the fight phase.
yeah.
Oh,
They're
aren't
bites.
they just next to the shadows here?
No, that's only for
They're
infantry.
bites.
Oh,
you have
sorry.
to turn it on for that.
That's only for infantry.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
correct. Yeah. So
Presumably they could be.
I don't know if it's a great decision.
Well, you could just roll it and then decide.
Okay, I fell.
See?
Thanks.
All that hemming and hawing, done.
It's good. It's good.
So he will charge. And I think we'll just charge the top unit. So
Sounds good.
cool.
Good charge.
So thanks.
Yeah. Good talk.
So that's all my charges.
Sounds good.
Let's.
So tell me about this guy before
He's just a captain.
Nothing crazy.
Well, he's all the things I said before, but it's
But
not.
no. What were the warlords? You have like a million
That's what
warlord
he was
traits.
asking.
That's literally what I'm asking.
All he had was reroll charges and
No
3
plus
of invuln.
D3 or anything else. Okay, cool.
No. He's nothing special.
Okay, yeah, I'll take
he's
it.
my throwaway captain.
Right. Bridger's dying back here. If the stream crashes, it's because. So yeah, I will not pay 2 CP basically. That's what I'm debating. So
2 CP to.
it'd be 2 CP to be -1 to wound.
Oh,
You have
yes.
like you're good, but
That's right.
it's not that crazy.
And I still reroll wounds, so.
Yeah.
Wow. Tyler, very generous. Stick around. We will get to that. Stick around.
Thanks,
Okay.
Dad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The queue
Hitting
is
on-
quite long.
So I'm not -1 to hit in combat, only in shooting, right?
I will not lightning fast.
Okay. Reroll.
Oh,
Fails. But the 6 is an extra attack.
because he has the warlord trait.
Yeah, the all-seeing.
Sounds good.
So,
oh, okay. Yeah.
no, that was this guy here.
Oh, he was the support one, but
Yeah.
he's now the offense one.
Yeah. And then wounding
my
you
gosh.
on
Threes.
3s.
Re-rolling though, so watch this conversion. Ah! I told you guys. All right, so these are the 4-up invuln guys. Let's see it. Okay, so 2 go through. So first one, 1 damage.
Oh, Brian, no.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
no.
Okay.
I will take it.
You're okay with it?
I'm good with that.
That's
I'm good.
real bad.
I've done 4 wounds in my entire turn.
Jeez Louise. And just making sure I'm not in range.
It's
I will-
looking really bad.
I will fight you back.
Okay. Fight me back.
Did you want to touch me here? Okay, sorry. Did you want to tag them?
Does it make a big difference?
I don't know. I just want to.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I was. This is one of the things where you have to be a little careful where you position, because if I moved even an inch this way, I'd be in combat with this unit at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of the 5-inch vertical.
Exactly. So we have 12 attacks from bikes.
Okay.
No rerolls. We're outside of Troop Master. 1, 2, and 3, and 4
Chad
guys.
is convinced that it's the beanie and the plaid.
What? I wear plaid all the time.
He's
No,
destroyed
but
me in this
you
very
have not
shirt.
yet worn
This is
beanie
the
and
Canadian
plaid.
outfit.
That's true. So hitting on 3s. 1s and 2s are out. I have no complaints. And strength 4, so I need 5s. No reroll. But hey, that's good. So -2, 2 damage each. 3 ups.
Oh, Brian.
What?
Brian,
So he took 6.
please.
So
Brian, stop it.
I'll have to reroll 1. I can't.
You have to.
Okay.
Okay.
So I
to
can't
2.
get a CP back because the same round. So, oh no, it's all going. It's all falling apart.
Yeah. I'm kidding.
Okay. So he's taken 4 wounds.
Cool deal.
I
Sweet.
can't do anything else.
Cool deal. I'm not gonna pay to fight again.
I
'cause
don't think that's.
I got lucky there, so that was a joint effort between the two. of us.
Yeah, it was
That
a
melee was.
team.
Oh my
Team effort.
gosh, that's crazy.
Okay. So let's see the worst you could do to me.
Sounds
All
good.
right, hold on. Let's score up that turn. Brian, do you have anything? Did you? No.
I held my primary.
Yeah.
So we got nothing. All
Yeah.
right,
When do
cool.
we? Is that the start of the command phase?
Well, if he had domination, which he doesn't.
Right. No, but I mean the mission specific.
Oh, that's end of your turn. That's right.
Is it really?
So
It's
Okay.
even easier.
Yeah, it's even easier.
Okay, so we each got 3 points for that, basically.
yeesh.
That's so silly.
All right. And then start of your turn, Adrian. You are on a Jillian objective.
He's on 1, 2, 3,
I am. Yeah.
which is 15 points.
15.
I couldn't
Sounds
make the
good.
charge. I needed to make the charge over there
Yeah.
to get him off of it,
Right.
which it didn't pan out.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Let's go into Harlequin's turn too.
Okay, so the big thing for this turn is I need to keep an eye out on the Vexilla. I need to prepare for Alaris potentially at any moment. Let's see what we can do. So get a command point.
Oh, you do. Sorry.
Terrible.
So everyone, you can see why what makes this army great.
Yeah.
They're durable, they're fast,
Yep.
they shoot and they fight, and they psychic. The minus.
They do everything.
The
oh,
minus,
you're talking about Harlequins.
Harlequins, yeah. So they've got the as you can see this minus to wound aura, minus range aura.
Yeah.
Just so many layered abilities. But for instance, that Shadow Seer is quite a linchpin.
He's everything.
Which is a lot. So
yeah, it's great, and they have that flexibility now.
Yeah. So you're deciding whether you want to come hard at me or run away.
My fear if I come completely in this direction is the Alaris have a lot of room to kind of just drop down and do stuff.
Like you're not building enough of a screen.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
And you have 4 storm shields here, so
yeah, I have a few.
That's a lot to get through.
And the Haywire is good at killing the Telemon, but it's not overly amazing.
It's good at Telemon. It's good at chaff. You're exactly what they're not good at. So the Haywire, like they're cute now, but they're not going to be a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Which is fine. They did their job.
Well, I'll tell you what, Adrian.
Yeah.
I have a massive queue.
You do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Jump into it.
Thank you, Spartan. Make sure you show Bridger how to properly play the Golden Boys. Maybe a bad time to read that.
Well, we'll
comment.
see.
Maybe...
Listen, the Golden Boys are long from over.
This is very true.
I've lost 1 unit, which I anticipated losing. I lost it easier, but end of the day, not a huge deal.
Thank you, Poog. Cool name.
Thanks,
Love
Poog.
the content. My Raven Guard list is almost all units with concealed positions. Any tips on how much of my army I should deploy in the midboard?
Oh.
I think it's very, very matchup dependent, but starting midboard is very advantageous right now because you sort of by default win the game. If they don't do something to take you off those objectives, you just win.
Right.
So deploy as much midboard as you can.
Yeah.
That being said, if they are a melee army that's going to hit you really hard turn 1, maybe be more careful.
Yes.
I know it's kind of a wishy-washy answer, but
That's absolutely
the
true.
default state is start midboard because it's awesome. Thank you, Chronix. The newest hottest temperature on Earth was recently verified in Death Valley. I'm assuming Brian isn't wearing a sweater because the studio is the second hottest.
Correct.
Hashtag
Oh, yes.
BBBS, which is bring back Brian's sweaters. I'm getting really good at saying that.
Love it.
And
I eyed them up today. I opened the closet and I was like, I see it. Not yet.
they were looking out like, pick me, pick me.
That's right.
That's right.
Wear me on stream. Thank you again, Chronix. I'm having a problem with highlights. I use an off-white and a glaze of brown, one of the rust colors, for his Death Guard. What should he highlight with?
So you're looking for like an edge highlight color.
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
So
And
rust or white, or off-white.
I wouldn't highlight with white. I would almost never highlight with white. And if you've got like a dark brown, like the answer, you could just go for a lighter brown almost all the time. But you could mix it with white if you need to brighten it up. Be careful making it too bright though. Super bright highlights sometimes can look really, really cartoony.
I think Death Guard look good grungy.
Well, the GW way I think looks sharp as well, but it's a lot more work to do that really clean, but also still diseased look at the same time.
Right.
It's a lot of. It's
It's
like
a clean disease. It's classy.
it is. It's
It
like
is.
all sharp, vibrant colors, but it's clearly still very diseased. That's more to do with the models, but doing it the classic GW way, like on the box, that army is a ton of work. Lots of details.
Thank you, Tomasi. Oh, snap. Check out Lumberjack Brian about to chuck an axe into some Harlequins.
Yeah, I got the Watcher's Axe.
Glad the weather's lightened up a bit, so no need for AC.
These boys.
I've got the Watcher's Axe. We're gonna check it.
I love it.
We're gonna go lumberjacking with Trajan here.
Thank you, Alec. Subtitans, this chat goes to making a TTT anime.
Oh,
We
yes.
already have Bridger making anime gasps at rolls, Brian villain monologues, and an incredibly colorful protagonist in Adrian fighting against Brian's overwhelming luck.
Time to play Warhammer! Brian-san!
So have you decided what's the plan here?
No, I'm so indecisive,
Just
Brian.
decide.
I shifted this over. The Fusion are going to be getting out here and doing deploy scanners. The reason I haven't done them yet is ideally I'd like to have things within 9 inches of the Shadow Seer.
And the
of
Shadow
course.
Seer is just down here.
He's right there. Basically, there's 2 plays. I really want to capitalize on the captain being at 2 wounds, right?
3 wounds.
Oh, they have 7.
Correct.
Ooh, okay. So that. So I want to capitalize on that. I do have the Vexilla, so either I just completely go all into the Vexilla, which I don't think is the right play because.
Could be.
Well, I'm gonna try with the Death Jester. And I could get lucky. Other than that, I definitely can't I can't kill 2 Guardians with shooting and then go in. It's just not.
And the Death Jester is just inside one of these transports.
Yeah, he's in this one, and they are open top, so that's nice.
Cool.
So that's kind of what's going on right here.
Awesome. All right, let's see it.
Yep.
Thank you, Cyrillic name that I would definitely butcher. Sorry for not being able to pronounce that. Hey guys, competitive Custodes question for y'all. I dislike bike captains aesthetically. Is it possible to create a warlord on foot that wrecks? Not Trajan. Also, thoughts on Aquilon Shield Host.
Strip Master in the back.
So you can create Terminator captains on foot, which are absolutely solid. You could even give him the Dread Host axe, flat 3 damage, which is amazing.
Yep.
So that dude wrecks. He's a boss. You could also create a dude with sword and shield who's just tanky, but he's not gonna. He has no particular combat ability that I think is anything special. And as far as Aquilon Shield Host, I think you could definitely play with them. You need to find a way to play into their trick, their like screening trick. If you have some cool, clever ability of something you want to screen with their cool shield ability, then go for it.
You can screen knights with it.
You can, and but it's like you screen against one thing. So it's like if you have a Castellan and they have a Castellan, hooray,
Hey.
you won. But if they have a bunch of separate squads with las cannons, it's like not a big deal,
Thank you, Mason. Thought for the day. In the lore, there are 10 times. Oh, geez, I scrolled. Hold on.
How dare you?
Oh, no.
Okay, oh, no.
Right.
Oh, no.
You done it now.
In the lore, there are 10 times as many Custodes as Ultramarines. In the 41st millennium, you are statistically more likely to see a Custodian than an Ultramarine. Well, it depends on where you are, because the vast majority of those Custodians are on Terra.
Well, in the Indominus Crusade, they've left.
They've started to leave.
Yeah.
I think the majority of them are still just sitting around thinking.
Fair enough. Yeah, they are more common. There is more of them. But Ultramarine successors, if you count all of those, way outnumber the Custodians.
Yeah, I think the numbers in 40K are pretty fuzzy. Like, there were 10,000 Custodians. Are there still 10,000?
Yeah, I don't know.
There
they
were
make more.
1,000 Ultramarines. Are there still 1,000?
When they lose them, they make more.
But are they making even more than 1,000 Ultramarines now? Is the big question.
I don't know if Gilliman would allow that.
That was a good.
Hard to say. Thank you, Simpsony. Are those Sagittarum with Warden robe legs? Please say yes. Been a conversion idea for a while now.
Yes. That is absolutely what I wanted to do. I just wanted to make the Sagittarum feel extra special because I actually think the Sagittarum feel pretty bland on their own. Like they have like the small heads, the small helmets. They don't have the big plumes, and they just have the gun, not the like glowing sword or something. So I needed to spice them up a little bit, and the Warden bodies was the perfect pick. I got to make more though. I've only got 5, and I'd love to have 6. So I don't know how I get just one more, but I'll figure out.
Thank you, Brian. Brian says, "Oh, Brian's a lumberjack and he's okay."
He works all day.
That's right. I roll dice all day.
These guys need to stay here, and that's going to be it for them. So we move towards with these bikes. They're going to advance, so pop me a CP on that. They've got the 3-up invuln. These guys are going to be backing out in just a moment. These bikes are kind of just stepping forwards and get some shots, also doing some screening. That's the idea. These troops have advanced forwards. Troop Master and the Shadow Seer are both just around the corner here, so they can reach with their buffs, but stay essentially hidden. We'll see how that goes. This boat has flown over, so I have fusion range to...
this is a fusion boat?
Yeah, so I got fusion in here, fusion in here.
Cute.
I think so. I think it's cute.
And where did the Death Jester end up?
He's in there
he's with the fusion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I've spread out a little bit here. I'm not too worried if Brian wants to throw his Alaris there, then that's the thing. But they'll be kind of out of the game. This thing, I think, if I go here, he charges next turn, kills it, or just touches the objective. So regardless, it's pretty much lost to this transport. So I think what he's going to do is either he's going to engage on a front kind of far away, or he's just going to hold down the middle with the rest of
double down on the center? Yep.
Yeah, exactly, which I think is still an advantage I want to play towards.
Okay.
The only exception is I can't do that while I'm also engaging. So they're in the ruin, yeah?
You were thinking of jumping that boat over, popping some shots down? I'm with you.
And these guys.
Well, I'm going to thank Mindless
they just
One.
move regular.
Lots of love from Australia. Last played in 7th edition. Is there any reason for me to still use drop pods in my Raven Guard successor army?
Drop pods still do something that nothing else does, which is deep strike turn 1.
It's quite good.
And I think pretty soon, when you can have 2 wound models inside of them, you imagine a 2 wound, even like an assault squad or a 2 wound devastator squad. Those become really interesting. So hold on to those drop pods. When you get your 2 wound Marines, all of a sudden you can have some really interesting, like Stern Guard coming down inside of them or something at 2 wounds. It's all really interesting. Veterans with special weapons and lots of cool stuff you could do all of a sudden.
Absolutely.
So go for it.
Don't forget your wounds, Adrian. Bring
Oh,
those
that would
with
be a
you.
shame, wouldn't it? Oh.
If only you could shed those by flying away.
Right. I've got 1, 2, that would be 3.
You're trying to think if you want to run away with that last boat?
Yeah, and just engage for those points.
I hear you.
Yeah. You picking up what I'm putting down?
Thank you, Sean. Infiltrators or incursors for White Scars. White Scars are already quick to reach objectives, but I think one of those will help deploy on or near objectives for extra control.
Yeah, he's going to pop all the way
I would probably go with incursors.
Are you talking about because of the leaks for incursors?
Oh, there's leaks?
Curse those leaks.
I didn't even know.
I actually don't know if they're legit or not, but I saw that their knives get 1 AP.
Oh, then definitely incursors.
Yeah.
Which is funny because they always should have had that. A single blade is -1 Ren, which is what the Reavers have, and then the Incursors have paired ones. They don't get the Ren, but they get auto wounds on 6. I was like, that's weird.
That's because it's cumbersome. When you have 2, it's harder to use.
I mean, that's the reality. Dual wielding, that requires lots of talents. All right, let's do this thing.
Almost like you're a genetically enhanced warrior who trains for 100 years.
Crazy. So what I've done is I've kept these guys in the fusion. I'm going to pop them here, and I'm actually going to do deploy scanners for the middle on these troops, because they're not doing anything this turn anyways. They're just going to be sitting there. So they're going to deploy scanners, popped in the back for engaging all fronts there. Let's see what we can do.
All right.
So
you're in good position right now.
I think so. I feel good about it. So let's go ahead and do...
We have a shooting phase?
We'll have Psychic.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, details.
Smite could be...
Oh,
no, he's out of line of
before
sight.
I do Psychic, I need to fall back so I can actually...
Oh, I thought you were staying in combat with me. I actually thought you were going to try to kill me in combat.
Well, I can recharge again.
I know, I get you. I see.
Why not both? He says.
That's true. I wish I could Tanglefoot. This whole army has fly.
No. The troops don't have fly.
Well, none of the troops are around me.
Fair enough. Anyways, move again. I don't think I really needed anything to move again, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, your army's so fast. It's like, why? You already made it.
Yeah, the only thing would be to give another 3-pin vuln, but I think, generally speaking, I know what's going to be...
You know what I'm going to fight.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So let's do that. I'm going to do -1 to hit, I guess on these troops. In case. Cool. So it doesn't go off. That's fine. Good deal. Shooting. Let's do this thing. So
Bring it.
Let's start with the fun one. We're going to do the Death Jester into the Vixilla.
Bring it.
Which profile?
They both suck. It's not a relic one.
I've only got 2 wounds left, though, so you could do it. Like, you probably won't, but you could.
I had to do Shrieker, and I had to pay CP to increase the strength and damage.
What would that would make the damage too?
It would make it
D3 plus
D3 plus 1.
Oh, +1. Cool.
All right, it might just be D3. Anyways, we're going to do it.
Isn't it always D3? Shrieker's D3 by default, isn't it?
No, it's -1 damage.
Wait.
It's so bad.
What?
Yeah, you want me to check that?
That doesn't sound right.
It doesn't, but it's bad.
Why would you have a multi-shot profile and a single-shot profile, and the single shot is still 1 damage?
They're really
He's not the best sniper. He's a utility character who does utility things.
There's 2 amazing relics.
Yeah, the relics are good.
I've always been pro Death Jester. Yeah. So 6 -1 1 or Assault 3 6 0 1.
What?
It's so bad.
It's so bad.
And this increases the damage to D3?
It increases the damage. Let me check the strength. So it'll be strength 7, which is the same basically.
Yeah.
And this is not a good idea.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. We're not even going to start with the Death Jester, to be honest. We're gonna start with.
There is absolutely no reason to start with the Death Jester. It was a horrible decision.
I love him so much, but he's so bad. So we're gonna start with these 5 fusion into here.
Oh, okay.
Sounds good. So this is hitting on 4s because you're -1 from the Vixilla. Let's do this. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Looks good.
No, it looks horrible.
Wounds on 3s.
Okay.
Okay. So
Jeez.
3 ups.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Oh, Brian. KSU. Yeah. All right. Other fusions. Try that again. Let's see.
Let's roll some 1s and 2s here. Okay. Still way over average.
Yeah.
You're going up.
3s.
Oh, you're an animal.
Come on. Spider Snake Eyes. I'm not in fusion range. I'm not in Melta range.
I don't think that it's not a constellation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you think about re-rolling that?
One of them, yeah. I only have 4 in the squad, right?
If both die, then I can shoot. I can shoot.
That's right. So I'm going to reroll 1. Did I get it?
Yeah. You absolutely had to.
And do I get my CP back? I don't.
Okay.
Okay, so you get your D6 damage. Good.
You're going to reroll that,
I'm
right?
going to reroll that one.
Okay, so you dropped one.
Get 1. So I just need to kill 1 now. With just 1 Storm Shield, right? But yeah, no, that was...
Okay, so 1 goes down.
Okay, Shuriken Cannons from here into Zagadians.
Bring it.
Here we go. On 4s. On 3s. 6s would be nice. Okay, so just 2 2-ups.
Okay, take a wound.
I'll take it. Same thing from this one. 4s. Nothing.
That was quite bad.
Literally nothing. We're going to do this unit of bikes into here.
Okay.
So 5d6. Whoa, that was
really
I don't know
cool.
if you guys got that, but that was
the dice like rolled up on the top and came down. It was classy.
That was like a kickflip, but with dice.
Yeah.
So this is 10, 13.
Okay.
So I have 5 here.
8.
Sounds good. All right, so this is Haywire on 4s into the Custodian Guard with Shield.
All right.
Nope.
Good thing these aren't the best weapons for killing these guys.
Yeah, nah. 5s.
Okay, so you physically can't kill him, even if I roll 1. I'm making it like it easy for you,
right?
Okay.
Honestly, now what I'm gonna do is the Death Jester.
Okay, that's weird.
Why is that weird?
It's 1. If I kill him, then it does D3 mortals on top to the squad.
Oh, you're shooting the squad.
The squad.
So that's I thought you were going to snipe now.
Right.
And I was like, after
Even
all
though
of
it's
that?
exactly the same, yeah.
Yeah.
So here we go. On a 3, good. And then on a 3. Okay.
So if I fail this, I take D3 mortals because I kill him because you kill him.
Kill him, yeah. And you have a 3-up.
I got this.
Oh.
It was close. It was almost a 2,
Still
right?
my beating heart. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do these bikes.
Is this the last unit of bikes?
No, I have 2.
Oh, you have 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is these 5, same thing. So this is going to be 8, 10, 20 shots.
Okay. I count them out.
I
1,
like
2, 3, 4,
these solid
5,
chunks.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10. How many
10,
more
so
do you
20.
need?
That's perfect. So on 4s, 1s, 2s, 3s are out. Ooh, not so much. That one's cocked. Yes. All right. Come on. 5s.
5s. Let's see it. That's enough to do it.
Okay, so 3 minus 1s.
So I only have 1 wound left.
Yeah.
He goes down.
Oof.
So you have 1 unit of bikes left who can target my Vexilla. Is that right?
Yeah. Yep.
And the last time we had that happen.
Don't jinx it. So here we go. Number of shots. So this is 10, 18. And I have
6,
5.
8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Thanks, sir. All right, on 4s.
Right. So this is on the Vexilla himself.
You got it.
And the Vexilla only has 2 wounds left because he got punked last turn.
Punked. Oops. That was quite good.
The Storm Shield is doing nothing.
I know, right? They can go either way, right?
They really can.
You could have lost
They're
on a
super
single
unpredictable.
model. That's the
Yeah.
thing. So this is 5, though.
Plenty enough.
Wow.
Plenty enough.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So he can't die. So he takes 1 wound.
You got lazy on the last one.
It's a tease.
What
Brian.
a tease.
Is there like a viable charge? Is that
Oh, of
possible?
course.
Oh, for sure.
His whole army can charge me.
Yeah, I can still kill the Vexilla this turn, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But that was the last gun to go at him.
Yeah, I think so. So this is out of range. That one's all the way over there. I might as well plink some shots.
Let's do it.
3 and 6. So this is the back Star Weaver into these Custodian Guard.
Yep. On 4s.
On 4s. Okay.
All
No
right.
complaints about my roll in
Yeah,
this game.
it's been fine.
On 3s.
Oh,
Oh, so these are -3, and those are nothing.
okay, so 2 ups,
Nice.
3 ups. Okay, 1 wound.
Aha, that's how it starts.
That is how it starts. 1 wound at a time.
So true.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what's next?
Indeed. Let me pick all these up. So all the bikes have shot. I cannot see with the shadows here because I don't have confidence in myself.
Sure.
I think that's it. So
Okay.
charges.
Charge face.
We're gonna do the bikes,
Okay.
and I'm gonna declare. You can't tangle float, right?
No, you have fly.
I have flags. Okay. So
I wish I could.
I was just making sure. I'm not gonna declare Trajan, and you're probably gonna heroically intervene anyways. But
Right.
I just don't want to make the charge longer for no reason.
Sure.
So the Vexilla and the Custodian Guard with the small checkers.
Bring it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you made the
I
charge
saw
there.
that one. I was like, oh.
So he's just charging in now. He's just got to stay an inch outside of my Trajan.
Mm-hmm. Like so.
All right.
And we're just taking a look at. Kind of need to keep this last bike for the rerolls from the Troop Master, but that's fine.
Okie doke.
So that's that one. Then we're going to go ahead and do these diamond ones into your captain here.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You made it.
In. Good enough. Whoop. Whoop,
Okay.
whoop. And that one's downstairs. And these guys are also going to go into the captain.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nice.
And this is cool because he doesn't have space to stand up there, but because of vertical engagement, he can now charge at the bottom and be in range to fight, which is pretty cool.
I think that captain is toast.
Well, he's
Nah, he's fine.
He's good. He's good. Ryan's going to make all of his saves now.
Let's turn it on.
We'll see.
Let's turn it on. I think he's in big trouble, though. All right.
Yeah, cool. That'll do it. Any heroic interventions?
Yeah, I think Trajan. Well, Trajan will Trajan.
Trajans, or I like to call him Trey Hands, like he's a quarterback or something. Because let's be honest, he's like the quarterback of the Custodes.
Yeah, he will Trahan you. All right.
So let's do this. We're gonna obviously start here.
Obviously.
Right.
So you got 3 bikes at me.
Yep. So 3 bikes into the Vixilla, 1 into the Guardians.
All right.
So this is gonna be 4 attacks each because I am Frozen Stars.
Those extra attacks, so juicy.
So good, so good. And
This is where I just make all the saves, and it was for nothing.
honestly, I'm kind of expecting it.
Not with my rolling today. My rolling
That's fair,
today has
that's
been
fair.
not been confident. All right, let's see it.
And you only have 1 wound left, so extra damage doesn't matter. Let's do this. So this is on 3s. Perfectly fine. Now we need 5s.
Rerolling
Rerolling. Yeah.
And you reroll all wounds now, not just the ones.
Did they fix that?
Oh, for you, right?
Yeah. So, but this one's not. It's not all failed wounds, but that doesn't matter.
That's
right.
right.
Now. Yeah. I got excited for a second.
Yeah.
Like, did they FAQ it?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. This one.
And you were wounding me on 5s, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot. Did you guys see what this one was?
That was a win.
This was, but this one was a 4. I didn't reroll.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. So 4 saves. Not great.
It's good. I have a command point, so
Yep.
As long as
Sounds good.
we don't stop too early. So we're gonna have to command. So do I get to roll this first before? Yeah, because if I roll them as a bunch.
Now that you've chosen to roll them one at a time.
So no. So then, so here's my command
No,
point.
because they are 1 at a time.
No, because when someone fast dice rolls, you
But
get the whole.
But
thing.
you were doing the
Specifically
one.
chose
I
not
see.
to
So
fast
it's the
roll.
same.
No.
Yeah.
So it's my reroll, so it's fine.
Okay. Oh, and I'm spending the 2 CP to give -1 to wound. This is going to be the combat to do it.
-1 to wound.
All the bikes. Because Shadowstone.
Oh, I see. That's in shooting and fighting, you're saying.
Yes. But
For some reason, I always thought it was just
you
shooting.
activate it, and then it lasts for the phase.
It's the start of the phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So
Okay.
that's 2 CP.
So you live, right? Yeah,
Okay.
2 CP
How
for
many
me.
CP does he have left?
5.
Wow, still a lot.
Yeah, thank you. And then the 4 into the other guy. Okay. And then on 5s. Nice. And a reroll. All right, so just 1.
Okay, but I only have 3 up. All right, that's
you're
okay.
good. All right, cool. Do you want to interrupt anywhere?
Do I want to interrupt anywhere?
Decisions.
I should interrupt with my bike captain just to do some damage. And neither of these have the 3-up invuln on them.
Correct.
Okay. And I only get to reroll wounds when I charge, not when they
Correct.
charge me. So that's a pretty big downside.
Yeah.
One thing, actually, maybe Bridger, you can check for me that I didn't check last turn. If I don't remember if I put a Misericordia on this guy. I think I did, and I didn't fight with it last turn.
I can
4,
check.
5. Okay.
So you're gonna go into them?
Yeah. So is either of these wounded? Which is the wounded squad?
This squad.
That's this squad.
Yeah. Oh, that was this guy's wound.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
sorry.
it.
I put on.
So otherwise, these 2 squads are completely unwounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you made like 100% of your saves last turn or something.
Yeah.
Is that
Well,
what
you were
happened?
shooting with things that were out of range.
No, I meant in combat.
Oh, in combat? Yeah.
It sucks.
I was like, I'll just make 4-ups for once.
Okay, so let's fight.
Yes, he has a Misericordia.
Nice.
So all hit,
nice. Cool. -1
and
to
then-
wound.
So 4 to wound.
Yeah.
1 wound.
Oof. All right, 4
That was
up.
horrible.
Right. Makes
Ugh.
it. Misericordia?
Yeah.
Jeez,
I don't
he's
even
like,
want to do it.
Yes.
Hits. I'm strength 5. So yeah,
Yep. Hoop.
makes it. Okay. So your fight.
Sounds good. We'll do these bikes going in. So it's just the 4 because this one's down here.
Okay.
So this is going to be 16 attacks. 1, 2.
Wait, you said a bike is down somewhere, but vertical? Is he not?
No, because he's. Yeah, he's.
Okay.
He has
out.
to be within
I just wanna
half
make
an
sure.
inch
I appreciate it,
of a
though.
model within an inch.
Yeah. All right, so we've got 16 attacks into the Capitan right here.
Bring it.
Let's do it. On 3s.
Okay.
That was great. And then 5s with the reroll.
You're gonna need it.
Choke. Oh my gosh. So a single wound so far.
Yeah.
We're gonna put that up here. That's an
Only you could
example.
do that again.
I know, right?
Okay.
Okay, so 4 total.
4 total. Okay.
Not great.
So he takes 2 damage. Okay, he's down to 1.
Cool, cool. So then we're gonna go for these bikes.
I forgot my exploding 6s on my attacks. Should have
Oh,
more.
that's right. You were just
Okay.
sad.
He's not your warlord, is he?
Yeah, they're both warlords, right?
This was
This
the
was the
one that had the
exploding
trait.
okay.
He wasn't supposed to be up.
Yeah.
I did the same thing. So it's just 2 bikes here. I can't quite pile them in, so I'm just not going to move them. So 4 more attacks into that captain
Bring
on
the pain.
3s. Come on. Bring the ruckus. And 5s. Come on. Wow.
That was good. So you're fine. So if he fails 1, he dies.
We'll see. I mean, yeah. Yep. Ah, yes.
And I've used my command point already.
Yep.
Right.
And yeah, because I did a miscalculation, it was this one who has the blood games,
Right.
not that one, just because I've made a mistake.
I feel you.
So he dies. I would fight on death with him, but at this point he's doing 0 wounds on average. He has 2 fight phases. I don't think I can afford the 2 CP. How many CP do I even have left?
You have 3.
Just 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't even think I can afford it at this point. So he has to just die.
I feel you.
All right.
Rip that guy.
That guy was a huge embarrassment.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay.
Brutal. Over
fight?
to you. Yep.
Okay. So 6 attacks with the spears first. I suppose we'll do that. And we have a wounded model.
Yeah, this guy has 2 wounds left.
2 wounds left. He's only taken 1.
Right.
Okay. So here we are hitting on 3 or 2s, rerolling 1s. Okay, great. And
Wounding on -1.
so 4s.
Yeah.
I reroll my 1s.
Ooh, nice conversion. All right, and these are 3-ups. Come on, 3-ups.
All good.
Oh.
So now we have the we'll do Trajan next. I think that's probably my next best bet because the other guy is nothing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. Only 5 attacks on Trajan.
Dig it.
It's unfortunate. On 2s, rerolling his 1s.
Nice, nice, nice.
And then on 3s.
Yep. Because normally he's strength 8, yeah?
No, normally strength 10.
Oh, well. All right, so this is 3-ups. Come on.
Okay.
So 1 for D3.
So D3 damage.
Okay,
One bite
so would
goes
kill him.
down.
Does he get back up on a 6?
Okay.
That would have been.
And then I have his 1 Misericordia.
That's right.
Hits wounds.
Yep. Oop. Good.
Okay, and then I have the Vexilla, which doesn't have anything going on, so he's just forced to wound. Rerolling the 1. So there's
Sounds good.
two no AP.
Yep.
Just
So
hit
3s. All good.
Okay.
Are you going to fight twice, Adrian?
I am. I
You
have to.
5. That costs you 3,
I'm
right?
going to pay 3 for not Hysterical Frenzy. It's another one, which with a really cool name because it's Harlequins.
Giggle slap.
Giggle Slap. Oh yeah! So I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to fight again with this squad. Try to take out that
So
Vexilla.
2 into my Vexilla.
Yeah, I piled in and charged a bit lazily with it. I should have had. This should have been the wounded guy, so that when you kill him, I don't lose efficiency. So then this guy's just gonna. Actually, I'm being dumb. Look how dumb this is.
What's
No, this is a different squad. We're
Yeah.
good. Cool, cool. Yeah, I was like, this guy could be fighting. So this is 2 bikes into Vexilla. Let's see what we can do. 3s.
This is what the Harlequins specialize in, is just killing blows, like
Yeah.
coming in really
Targeted
fast.
strikes.
Yeah,
5s with reroll. Okay, so 2 so far.
could be enough.
Ah, just 2. Just 2. No command points, all right?
No, I use them. He dies.
Oh my god.
So he goes down. The Vexilla's down.
That was so much writing on that. Oh my
I
gosh.
think we need some F's in chat.
F's in chat
Yeah, that was really bad.
for the
So-
fallen brother.
The Custodes now are playing to end this game with 15 points, basically. We're going to see. But we'll see.
Oh my gosh. That was ridiculous. 1 more bike into your guard.
Yep.
Go, 1 hit. They know the job's done, basically. Here's the reroll. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. I should have not taken any chances. It worked out for me with the +1 to wound. The thing I mentioned before the game, I was like, I have +1 to wound melee. And then I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to use it for the key moment. But it worked out. That was
Right. It was
great.
really impressive.
Well then, so at the end of
So
your turn,
I think I might. Okay, so now that I'm not doing the Vexilla teleport homer, fighting twice with the moment shackle might be better than the alternative. If I get lucky and wipe this squad, I could do something. So I'm going to go with that because at this point, all it's going to give me back is 1 CP, and fight twice is worth more than that.
Right.
So I'm going to go with fight twice on the moment shackle.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. I wish dude had, like, Ragnar has 10 attacks.
I know.
This guy has 5.
Yeah, we also didn't comment on his axe, which is not as good as the new relic axe.
That's true. It's better in some ways.
That's true.
Yeah. So here we are. Instead of winning on 2s, it's 3s. So
Conversion.
okay, so I lost 2. So you have to fail all 3, and then I have to go perfect.
No problem. Well, I have 4 bikes still.
Oh, it's 4. Sorry,
Yeah.
I kept only seeing the 1.
No worries. Yeah, because he's been sitting there. So this is okay. So 1 fail. Hey, it's 3.
And on a 6.
6. Get up. Ah,
Okay.
Thing never get
And then the
up.
Misericordia hits. Reroll. 1 wound on the Misericordia.
Oh shoot. Up. Good.
Okay, we're good. So
All
one
right.
more bike down.
Yep.
Um,
Let me just do it quick. 30. Okay, so I was checking. I'm in this table quarter. I wasn't sure if I had messed up on that.
Okay.
And if I had, I would have killed this guy so I can get fully within the table quarter.
Understood.
But I luckily don't have to.
Okay.
Cool deal.
So at the end of your turn,
Woof.
you are in all 4 table quarters,
Yes. So that's
Yeah.
3 points.
and you get your priority targets.
Yep.
And you made no progress on deploying scramblers this turn?
I
He did
did the
it
middle
again.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
He did
so
it
you
over
have 1
here.
to go, and then you'll get your 10 points?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let's go to
Plan.
Custodes' turn 2.
Sounds
Okay.
Good.
So we're
Custodes.
going to stay in combat here just
Yep.
because falling back doesn't make a lot of sense.
Totally.
The Sagittarum are just going to advance up. Cool. Or actually, they're going to... Sorry, if you don't mind, I realized that I want them to charge.
Yeah. No worries.
So yeah, I forgot. I was advancing because for a moment you had scared me with the ranges. But I realized it's,
Oh,
not,
yeah.
it's not a huge deal. I'm going to be in range.
Now you're actually there.
Thank you, Andrew. I just wanted to say that Brian is the best PR Tau players could ask for.
Aw.
Oh, wow, thanks. Yeah, I love the Tau, and I did a live stream on Best in Faction with Siegler on Friday, so you should check that out. It's or sorry, not Friday, on Monday, so yesterday.
That's awesome.
And we talked about Tau and all the things, how to play them. It was pretty fun.
Thank you, Dan. Really been loving these bat reps. Hands down the best out there. I have to root for my Harlequin cousins. Death to the Custodes.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Well, they're doing fine.
They're good.
They're doing fine, just fine.
Thank you, Anthony. Hello, gents. Loving the content. Started working in Silicon Valley today, and your streams line up perfectly with my long drive home.
Congrats.
Oh, I work in Silicon Valley as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I hope you're not driving and watching, maybe listening, or a passenger.
I'm happy that I don't commute anymore, which is great.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Eric. Very generous again.
Hey, what up, Eric?
Eric says, love you guys. Thank you again for this. Would you mind doing the worst unit and worst move of the game again at the end of the mission? Of course, please still do MVP.
Absolutely. I really like that, honestly. We'll do it for sure. Remind us if we forget.
We gotcha.
I know what my pick for Brian's worst unit this game is.
He hates the Telemon.
I was gonna say,
I don't know
is
why he hates it so much.
that's.
He doesn't need to hate it so much. He's too mean.
I mean, your Telemon did do better than his first Alara squad last game.
Did
so.
it?
Well,
Is Telemon
did
just,
nothing.
Just died?
Literally nothing.
Thank you, RJ. Love your content. What is the best loadout for Sternguard vets in 9th? Preferably Iron Hands.
Ooh.
Sternguard vets have like special bolters. aren't
yeah.
Isn't
They're
that like the
special.
reason to take them?
They could take other things, but their special bolters have a strat, which is cool, and it's generally the way to go.
Yeah, just go with their special bolters. Honestly, that's the way to go. I think. You can give them other stuff, but yeah.
Thank you, Aaron Powell. This was an hour ago, and there's no message. So if you're still here, pop in that chat, tag me, and I hope I can catch it. But there's a lot of chat going on today.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for it.
Thank you, Piers. Love you guys, but you always see the silver lining. I would love for just once Adrian to say how terrible GSC are. Cheers from Australia.
Never.
If you want to find out how, if you want a more salty take, you should direct your questions to Bridger.
I got you, fam.
Bridger's,
Telemons suck. They're the worst.
Bridger's got the salty takes that you've been looking for.
Just be like, Bridger, what do you think of X? And he'll be like, ah, oh, terrible. You should just take
Yeah.
more Alaris.
Bridger-
I'm talking
Yes.
about GSC.
Exactly. If you're playing Gene Stealer Cult, just take more Alaris.
Bridger basically hates all units simultaneously.
It's true.
It's a bit harsh, but
Accurate.
thank you,
Harsh but accurate.
Robot Maxitron. Loving the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gaston. Great content. First Quinn's game. Thoughts on double Primarch in a demon list? Double Primarch, the Wonder Twins.
The Wonder Twins, the Smash Bros. Yeah, it's great, man.
It's hard to do now because the Supreme Command lets you take one. Then how do you get the other?
Yeah.
Or do you take a super heavy detachment and squeeze both of them in there with something else and have no chapter tactic or legion for any of them?
Like a random Chaos Knight or something.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, actually, you're totally right, Bridger. That is tough to fit them in. But I still really like it.
I want to see it
cool.
again.
Yeah, exactly.
So I deep stroke over here.
Yep.
I'm even with the minus range. I'm still in range to shoot your Shadow Sphere.
Oh no! But no rapid fire. Oh, you're Terminators.
Yeah. So I don't have Bolter Discipline.
That's not. Yeah. No.
I'm not
That's not
Space
relevant.
Brains.
So it is a good thing then.
It's a huge thing.
Cool.
So Bridger, I have how many CP now?
You have 4.
4. Yeah, that's enough to do some tricks. So I'm going to try to kill the Shadow Seer in shooting.
Yeah.
He only has what, 4 wounds or 5 wounds?
5 wounds.
Yeah, it's 5. So it's a magic number that's a little challenging.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try to charge this unit, just generally take this objective from you. And over here, everything's just going to go perfectly to plan.
Yeah.
And all your stuff's going to die.
For sure.
Cool?
For sure. Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
I like it.
Let's start with my pistols.
Oh yes.
My sword pistols.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to be hitting you on 3s.
You got it.
Because -1 to shoot you, right? Okie doke. So 2s miss. 4s to wounds. So 5s, I guess. Or no, because you didn't spend the CP.
I'm not spending it. Sorry.
So 2 wounds.
And 3 ups. Nice. Made it. Did not make it. Takes a wound.
And there was no one wounded in the squad.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So Trajan does not have a pistol. His is rapid fire. So let's now go with my Sagittarium. And they're going to shoot at this squad over here that doesn't have the 3 up.
Sounds good.
Because I really hate that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots.
Cool deal.
Let's just wipe this whole squad.
Wait,
One go.
5 shots from what?
The Sagittarium.
There's only 4 models.
Oh, four models. Yeah. Sorry, I had 5 in the army originally. Thanks, Bridger. So the 2s miss.
Yes, minuses.
That's so painful.
I like it.
It sucks. I'm not -1 to wounds, so that's fine.
Yep. So this is 4 ups.
Oh, you're a monster. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the heavy bolter profile. And I'm hitting on 3s. Oh my god.
Oh, that.
I rerolled 3 1s into 3 1s. It's actually very rare.
Brian.
Only for you, Brian.
It's only for me, yeah. So I'm wounding you on 3s.
Yeah.
So
strength 5. All right.
So maybe I'll get a bike.
I mean, yeah. This is 4s.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, you got a bike and a wound.
Bike and a wound, and on a 6 he comes back.
That's right. So a bike.
No. Oh, it was on the 6.
I was like,
Never get back and then just eating the 4th failed.
So we've got this transport that was almost killed last turn, so we're going to melt a missile in here. It's D3 shots.
Oh, no.
Just 1 shot. Oh, my God. Horrible. So it is hitting on a 2, because +1 to hit. Wounding on a 3.
Yep,
there it is.
There you go. 4 up.
Okay, so you have 2 wounds.
Yeah, go for it.
2 damage.
Oh, dang.
So it does die.
Does he blow up?
Hooray. So it's just 1 wound, right?
Yeah, so just 1 to these bikes.
Okay.
Haven't taken anything.
Okay.
Can I get another wound? Actually, can I get 2 wound markers?
Sure you can.
And
how many boys inside? 5 boys inside?
5 boys.
Let's roll all 5 1s. I need it.
I got you, man.
Thank you.
So that's that, and then the...
Okay. Let's look at some other strats.
Go here. Okay. So then see. You have 5 dice? So on 1s, the fusion dies. No fusion die.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to have to do. 2 CP to target characters. 1 CP to double my shots. And we're going to shoot the Shadow Seer.
So tell me about the profile real quick.
Strength 4, -1, 2 damage.
Oh, the 2 damage. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's good.
It's 12 shots.
5,
12
6,
shots.
7.
Hitting on 2s.
8, 9.
Yep.
10, 11, 12.
Or hitting on 3s because you're going into the...
Shadow Seer. Is Shadow Seer a -1?
No, but he's in the train.
Oh, I understand.
So yeah, so that's my only decision was whether or not I should lightning fast. Makes no point now.
Cool.
So I will not. And I need to finish the fusion, but I need to see this too.
All right.
On 3s.
So missed a ton, almost 50%. Missed. It's really, really bad.
What's the strength?
4.
So
4s.
4s. Yeah.
It's. I'm already at the point where you don't die.
Right. Do you have no grenades after this? Cause
I do have grenades.
But they're out of range?
Right, because they're range, what, 12 or 18?
12. They're range 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll have to put these into the... Can I even reach the bikes? Do you want to check?
Aren't they also -6?
Oh no, because I would be
You're
within
outside
6.
of 9, yeah. It's so good.
So I only wounded you 3 times, so you'd have to fail all 3 with a reroll
To do what?
for you to die.
The Shadow Seer?
Yeah.
He has 5 wounds.
Yeah,
oh,
these are
it's
2 damage.
Okay, I was like, what is the math? Come on, Forrest. Oh, no, it's possible. I don't like that pressure.
You're not gonna lose.
Brian.
Not with the way you're rolling. So you're fine.
He almost did.
He almost did.
Not quite.
I'm going to save the CP because I should be relatively safe now.
So you can see the combinations of the minus to hit, the minus to wound, the minus range. Like, this is a squishy character.
Yeah.
And
if I didn't have the terrain, then the additional lightning fast.
Yeah, you could have done it anyways.
In this case, I got to save some CP, so that's nice.
Okay. It's time for charges. Oh no, I have a few pistols over here. So just 2 guys are in pistol range.
Sounds good.
Of your gunboat.
Oh dang.
4 hits. No wounds.
Cool.
So let's charge. We're going to charge with my Sagittarum.
Okay, sounds good.
Into this 3-man squad. And I get this is unwounded transport, right?
Correct.
Into this as well.
Okay, sounds good.
So I don't know what the charge is to reach it.
Yep. And this you do to the hole, so.
Yeah. So it's within a 5, so 4.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
It also counts as being 6 inches farther away. That'd be amazing.
That would be crazy.
It'd be so dumb.
So here's where I spend 1 more CP to get 3d6 charge.
Yep. What are you
And
declaring?
we're going to charge the bikes and your troops.
Sounds good.
I guess.
This is the true measure of a Dread Host player. Can you fail a 3d6 charge?
Don't say it.
If you don't fail it, you're not a Dread Host player. You're going to have to change to a different host.
This is fact. It's actually in the book.
I'm going to forcibly move your shield host to something else.
So it's a 9-inch charge. And this is my last CP.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is, again, it's a mistake. I threw the guy away who gives me CP back, or I might have had an extra.
Right.
Because I have no reroll on this.
Right.
So, so what I'm trying to decide right now is whether I charge both or not, because I can't kill both.
Correct.
Right? Like I was hoping that my Sagittarum would wipe like 2 or 3. I killed 0.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's just not like if I touch that troop squad, they're just gonna wreck me. And they've already finished their action, right? So it doesn't even matter if I kill them, right?
Well,
because they finished the action in your turn.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Ugh. So if I fight them, because they're a 10-man squad, do they have any minuses on them or anything like that at the moment?
-1 to wound.
They just have the -1 to wound.
From the Shadows here, yeah.
Yeah, but you could put that on the bikes anyways.
And then I have 2 CP to either -1 to hit or put the -1 to wound on the bikes as well.
I have more efficiency into killing the bikes.
And I have 6 of killing pain.
So I think I'll go at the bikes, okay?
Okay.
So here it
bikes.
is.
Yep.
Just the bikes. So I made it.
That's it. So he picks the 2 highest.
I'm revoking your shield host, Brian.
You revoke it because I made
You
it?
didn't fail.
I think you have to use the lowest 2 dice. Is actually the rule.
That's true. I read that one.
It's
I read
a
that somewhere.
hallmark of a Dread Host player
So
to
true.
fail your 3d6 charge.
Yep.
I've never failed one with Dread Host.
Then we're going to have to change you. Maybe Shadow Keepers, more up your alley?
Maybe you're right.
Shadow Keepers.
All right.
Man.
So we made a charge, and we made a charge over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fight with our chargers. How do you feel? Let's do it.
Feels like a thing. So
4.
you're going to be strength what?
Strength 8.
Strength 8.
So I'd be winning on 3s if you popped it.
Yeah, I don't think I want to spend last of my CP on that.
2,
It's nice,
3.
but it's not as nice.
4, 5, 6. Okay, hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
No rerolls around though.
That's true.
So you know, I could end up losing a bunch in the overall.
It's so many dice, Brian.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So many.
This is like a 500-point unit though, isn't it? A 400-point unit. 400.
It's like 500.
That's 500. So
It's a few points.
it's a few. And I'm fighting like what is that? Like a 200-point unit? Yeah. So
Well, it's like 270.
is it even with 5?
They're really expensive now after
I thought with 6.
They went up in points, and I was like, I'm still taking as many as I can, basically.
And then you went from 6 to 5, Adrian.
Look at that.
I know.
This is the number of 1s to win.
Oh my gosh. Look at all the 2s you would have had, though. Okay. And
Adrian's
these are...
looking at that. He's like, I should have spent my
Yeah,
command points.
with how bad my roll was, it actually would have made an enormous difference.
They would have, yeah.
He would have cost me 50% of all my wounds.
What's the damage?
D3, dude.
Okay.
So
4 ups.
at this point, with a full squad, it's not enough to kill your squad. Even if you rolled badly, it wouldn't be
Really?
enough. And you rolled
I rolled.
totally fine.
I did.
And
So...
you forgot there's another 4 there.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
So-
I have 1 left, or 1 alive currently. I have 1 wounded.
Okay.
Speaking is hard, guys. So 6 to get up.
Okay.
They never get up. Okay. Okay. 6 to get up. Got up.
So he takes one more
Does he
wound.
get back
Get up, Dad. Ah,
Okay.
Wow.
It's creepy.
too dark.
So 2 more wounds on the next guy, and then 1 more wound. So
Okay.
does he get up?
6. No. Okay.
So you can see that was only 3 bikes.
Yeah, that was.
So the one time in this whole game that a bike got back up, he just got killed instantly by the next.
I mean, that's what they
No,
do.
but that's what
right?
it's for. He saved.
It's
he saved
good
another
because
bike.
it was a D3.
Yeah,
Which
right.
was a 3 damage after that, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So wasn't good.
Not great. No.
Not good.
Not great.
So I'm not gonna pile into him because he fights like an animal.
Like a ninja.
And he falls back and charges anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's just like nothing to gain there. Are you interrupting? I don't think so. Okay. So let's go with chargers here. So cool.
Yep.
Let's go this way, right?
Yep. You got it.
So
What do you want to do?
I'll put 3 of them into your transport.
Yep.
So 1, 2, and 3,
The Weaver of Stars.
and then 1 into the bike squad. So here's the bike squad. Rerolling once.
Cool.
Okay, 3 hits.
Yep.
And then no -1 to wound, so just 3s to wound.
Solid. Oops, sorry. Nice. And this is 3 ups.
Okay.
And
So 1 takes a wound.
Yep. Carry
Okay,
on.
and none of them are wounded.
Yeah, one's wounded.
Oh, 1 was already
Nice
wounded.
and snug between your stands.
Okay. And then here's on the gunboat. And okay. And then force to wound. Rerolling my 1.
No! You can't kill him with your
I
hands. Yeah, that
flipped
one was good.
So there we
Carrying
go.
him- Okay.
And these are -2, so just your 4 ups, of course.
4
as always.
ups. Yeah.
Oh, only 2 wounds.
Ignore all the rules.
Okay. So
Down to 4 here.
now your activation.
Cool. So obviously we're gonna go with these bikes here.
Yeah.
And
It's a tough call. Do you pull yourself out of reroll range, or do you to get the extra? Well,
get
probably
the
not,
extra
because you only get 3 extra attacks, not 4, right? Because you didn't charge.
yeah, I did not charge.
Yeah.
It's not. I want to keep those rerolls.
Okay.
And
What do you think?
let me. Can I move
You
him?
think about what to swing on? Is that what?
I think he's deciding whether to pile in or not.
No, I think I got to sit there. I don't think he can fight.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna go into this Sagittarian
Sagittarian?
guard. Yep.
Yeah.
So this is 6 attacks. All right. On 3s, 2 misses, and 5s with a reroll. And
All right.
the reroll. And cocked. Yes.
All right. Minus.
-2 for 2.
So 4 ups. So I take 2 wounds.
You're good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So 1 wound left, and then I'll activate maybe Trahan.
Yeah.
So 5 attacks from.
You did it.
I did it for you.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate
this is
that.
the Misericordia first. It fails to wound.
Okay.
And then the Watcher's Axe, all hit. And then on 2s.
Nice. All right. 3 ups. Come on. Come on, boys. 3s. Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
this is the
definitely
time.
not 3s.
This is the time
Yeah,
it
of
falls
course.
apart for this squad.
So first one, it will just kill him because he has one.
So
one
yeah,
wound.
first guy dies.
So that's him. 6 up. Does not get up. Okay.
It's the victory. It's good efficiency.
6. No.
So 1 more
And-
left.
Yep.
And oh, I should have done them 1 at a time because he could die and then come back. So 3.
Gotcha. 6. No.
Okay.
So you got him.
Okay.
Okay. That was a weird
So that's
turn.
the squad of 3.
Yep. Ba-ba-bam.
It's something.
Yeah, it is.
And then if these guys pile in, they're just outside of 4, so they can't fight.
Well, they
they didn't charge.
Can't activate.
They didn't
yeah.
charge this turn, so they can't activate
Yeah.
at all. So pretty sure that's the end of my turn.
Cool. I just have some
Ooh.
slaps here.
Let's see it.
Ooh.
Adrian also fights back against the Alaris, right?
No, he's not in combat with
Yeah,
anything.
Lars?
Oh.
No, yeah. So I pulled. I had my wounded one. He killed and took me out of combat already, so I just
see.
kept pulling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So got him.
Yeah, your strength 5.
I think it's 6.
Oh, cool.
It's at least 5. Yeah.
In combat.
It's a vehicle. I was gonna
I'm
reroll
with
it too.
Any AP?
No.
No.
No. It's a vehicle, man.
Okay. Drukari venoms have AP,
I know,
don't they?
yeah.
But these guns don't. Even though they look just like I made my 5 up anyways. Okay, so that's the end. Do you have a morale? I guess you lost 3 bikes.
Last 3 bikes. They have a good leadership. It's 8.
Yeah, so you could fail on a 6.
We're good.
That's fine.
Actually, they all come back now.
Uh-huh.
Funny joke. Never gets old.
Okay,
So
scoring up the turn.
yeah,
Yeah.
You get your priority targets,
Yeah.
and that's it, right? Nothing else for anybody?
yeah.
Correct. Mundo.
All right, let's go to round 3.
So I have 3 points.
You're on 2 objectives, and I'm on.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, there's a squad
There's
there.
the fusion. They got out.
I totally didn't even see
Yeah.
them.
Oh,
They're on the
sorry.
ground floor.
They're on the ground floor. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I had that there because I had
There's
the squad that
another
could pop out.
15 points to Gryffindor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
All right. Cool. So we're going to pop out this fusion so I can do my scramblers. You have no CP, right?
Not until next turn.
Okay. So I can at least get scramblers without you intervening, which is normally the concern. So they're going to hop out there.
Oh, I see. Because they would die before the end of the turn, you're saying.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Scramblers. They're hopping over that.
So he's going to be taking the action in my deployment zone. That'll give him 10 victory points at the end of the turn. There's nothing I can do to stop him.
Oh. Okay, so... These guys have 4 wounds each, correct?
Correct.
Let me take off all these dead bikes. It's been a slapping fight over here. Part of me wonders how much I should just walk away from these Alaris, honestly. They can't do much of anything anyways.
You're really fast, so you could get away.
It might be worth it.
Yep.
I
definitely hear you.
So let's see.
Yeah, so he's what, way up on the points, right?
Yeah, it's 41 to 11.
41 to 11. He's about to get 10 more points right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be 51 to 11. And on the start of my next turn, I'm on, 2 objectives, so I get 10.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to try to get through this queue. I'm now well over an hour behind. Thank you, Alex. Great content, gentlemen. Where did you get your orc mech guns, Adrian? I'm interested in getting some, but exploring kit bashing and conversions.
Custom made.
Yeah, mostly custom made. Just some parts from some Russian toy thing. I actually don't remember the name.
It's like a weird bit that you found,
Yeah.
and then you used it mixed with actual bits.
Yeah, the front bit is real, and then the rest.
Because it's like $60 per gun or $50 per gun.
It literally costs almost double the amount of dollars, American dollars, as it does points in the game.
Yeah.
So
it's if you're trying to get 18 of them,
Yeah.
which I think you own.
yeah,
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so finding your own conversion is, and it's not even that beautiful of a model, to be honest
it's
with you.
really not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get my favorite kit to build them honestly is the orc truck. The orc truck has so many parts, so you get tons of holes, and then you figure out the guns from other stuff and bits and things like that. And the main thing is just make sure that the end of it looks very
Like the
clearly
real
like
right
the
gun.
correct gun,
Yeah.
no matter what.
I'm with you.
Good question. Yeah.
What do we got next?
I have to decide this overall play, right?
Okay.
Do I just go in all here? Do I just completely back off? Because you can do the business, but you have no CP at least to do any tricks.
I don't have any tricks other than defense and offense.
Yeah.
Like I can't redeploy or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ariel. I know that a Sisters Army is in the works. Do you think it's realistic to expect them on the channel by the end of the year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For
Love
sure.
the content. Thanks for the great
We'll have them
gameplay.
on by next month, right?
Yeah. About a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
You work fast, Dave.
We'll have Blood Angels.
I'm known for it.
We'll have Blood Angels next month as well.
right.
I'm making good progress on my Blood Angels. So I'll have 2,000 points of that probably within 3 weeks.
Thank you, Mind Spa. Amazing content. What do you guys think is coming with the new Tau Codex, especially with weapon changes? Really want GK stealth teams to be viable.
Ooh.
I have no idea. I think it's probably going to be one of the books that changes the most overall, just because it's one of the books that doesn't work the most today. So that would be my instinct, to be honest with you. But I have no idea when it's coming or what it'll be when we get it. We'll have to see. I'm excited for it, though, when it happens.
Very true.
Thank you, Kiefer. Me again. Follow-up question on the Incubi and Mandrakes. Best way to deliver them to my opponent's face? #GoClowns.
Well, Raiders for the Incubi work pretty well, unless you want a tiny squad. But also the Incubi, or sorry, the Mandrake's Deep Strike, which often is enough for them, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, go 9.
Thank you, Jordy. Zippity flip Custodes go rip. Good work, gentlemen. Any tips for someone looking at starting their own bat reps?
Ooh.
Yeah, I would say, as with almost starting anything in the world, find something about it that you think is going to be unique to you. Whether you want to, let's say you want to do exclusively really, fast battle reports, or you wanted to do really only apocalypse battle reports, or super narrative or something, or all competitive. Just make sure you pick a thing, and that there's a clear differentiator between what you're trying to do and someone else. I'd say for us, we do them live, which is something that is actually pretty rare, and we try to do them live with a high quality production value, which is very challenging, and so that's what we went for.
Yeah.
Thank you, Donald. Love the show. I like the terrain today. Clean and easy to see what's on the table.
I'm gonna put the guys inside.
Yeah, we wanted this one to be like a facility, and as the facility, we thought it would be naturally just more put together. So it almost fits the theme of the board itself to be not as grungy and destroyed.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Chris. Love the show, guys. What are some of your suggestions for places to get sprues and inspiration for kit bashing models? I've done some kit bashing on my Fist Centurions. Would love to do more.
I just keep everything and tell your friends, because a lot of people just don't want to have bits in their house.
Yeah,
it's
people
a real
just
pain.
throw them out sometimes.
So like tell them like, hey, if you're gonna get rid of any parts, just hit me up.
I typically get rid of a lot of my sprues just because it takes up a ton of space.
Yeah, it's
and
the real thing.
You can, if you have a gamer circle, you can often put a call out and pick them up. There's websites where you can buy bits. It can get a little pricey, but it's nice if you know specifically the bit you want to get.
Right.
And also one thing is sometimes if you want very particular bits, 3D printing for them can be really cool as well. Especially you could get custom things and that could be fun.
Up goes the monkey. It's a little bit less common. Well, it's a lot less common now with COVID, but one of the other great things is like swap meets. People who just want to get rid of their stuff, they want to make sure it goes to a good home. You can get so much amazing stuff at really good prices.
The Bay Area has, like Game Castle used to do the flea markets.
Yeah.
And you could get so much crazy stuff there.
Right.
Thank you, 19 Kilo Golf. Love your guys' channel. Been painting my Imperial Guard like crazy the past few months. What advice would you give to someone looking to build a competitive 1K Imperial Guard list?
Ooh.
1K is, I'll be honest and say that 1K isn't a meta that we know super well, or I think no one really knows it, would you say, right? Because I haven't seen too many of them. But I'll tell you the basics of a competitive army at 1,000 points. The board is very, very small. So you have to expect that people will be able to shoot you and engage you right away. You need to be able to hold the objectives in order to win. So you need to think about how you're going to get up and be durable. And so normally in a 2,000 point, you could be far more shooty. But I think in this case, you actually need to think about things like maybe Bulgarin and things that could get up on a point and actually bully for it.
Yeah.
And we give the advice of chimeras. I think those are sometimes pretty useful as well so that you can keep your troops alive. Generally, you want to go more into board holding and then just a few hammer units. Lehman Russ is generally a good one. I wouldn't go with as much indirect.
No.
Yeah. Even like Hellhounds are good because they're short range. They'll get up really close.
It's really good on that small board.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you moved. You basically surrounded me.
Yeah, I'm just going to go in. Again, I thought about just walking away, but the truth is, I at least for this turn need to kind of hang here.
Well, and this is a death blow. If you get them,
exactly,
I'm out.
That's the thing. I don't want to give you any play. And if I left this, you then start controlling. You can start at the control 3 and just sit there and do the thing you want to do.
Yeah, so, you'd have to come back. So
you have no CP to interrupt too.
Exactly.
So I need to
it's not the interrupt, actually. It's the not having the ability to ignore your AP. So if I had, this is where I ran out of CP just a little faster than I wanted to. If I had the CP back right now, I would ignore the AP and you'd probably do almost nothing.
Yeah.
But now what we're going to see is that this unit has no special durability when it doesn't have any of those strats supporting it.
Yeah, they're very reliant on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what we can do. So we're going to do Psychic Phase.
All right.
And I'm really, really not sure if I should cast anything.
You're not going to smite me?
I really want to smite you, but you know what's going to happen, Brian.
Oh, you only have 1 wound left.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have CP to reroll.
So I have a CP, which I'm going to save
for the cast.
For this cast.
I think you're fine.
So I'm going to try to smite you.
3 CP, Adrian.
I have 3, yeah. I want at least 2 for the fight. Okay, so it goes off. So here's a D3 mortals. 3 mortals. I'll take it. And he gets 6 ups against mortals.
So I take 3 wounds, so 1's down to 1.
Sounds good.
It's a good start.
I like it. And then I'll put the -1 to hit on the troop.
Okay.
Goes off. No, I need a 7.
All right.
All right, that's it. Let's do some shooting, shall we?
Let's see it.
So they are doing their action, so they're not going to be shooting. Let's go ahead and throw everything in here. So we've got 2 bikes. Oh no, let's do.
What are you going for first?
Do I have a fusion? Can you, Bridget, when you get a chance, do I have a fusion on my troop master?
I
put it on and took it off. Put it on, took it off.
In the meantime, you know what you should do? Shoot the Phantasmal Grenade Launcher.
Oh, dang.
Not shot all game.
All right, so here's the. I know I haven't had line of sight. So Phantasmal Grenade Launcher into the Alaris, hitting on 2. Good. Yeah, no minuses. And then I need to roll your leadership a higher. 7.
Okay.
Are you 7?
No.
One of your 2 troop masters has a fusion.
Is it the one with the relic blade?
No.
Okay, so he has a fusion, so that's fine.
Okay.
So we've got 2 bikes into here. Back to that. How many shots? 7 shots.
Okay.
All right, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hitting on 3s. Let's do it. Nice. And then winning on 5s. Nothing. Cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 bikes from the other squad.
4 more bikes. Yeah.
How many shots? So we've got 12, 15.
Okay.
So here's 5.
And this is a 10-man troop squad you have here.
10. Yeah.
Okay, and do they have just shuriken or do they have fusion?
They have shuriken, and then it'll be 1 grenade.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, which is like
The plasma grenade.
yeah, which is actually quite good.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So this is haywire into the Terminators.
Okay.
Alaris. That was really good. But now we need 5s. So let's see
Okay.
it. Just volume. Oh,
All right. How many you got on me?
a lot.
Oh, geez.
A lot. -1. Haywire.
So 3 ups. So I lose a model, and one has 3 wounds left.
Sounds good.
Oh man, Adrian, you missed your chance for the Death Jester to do his fancy thing.
I totally spaced. In fact, he's over here.
Oh,
I
so
didn't
he
get it.
can't- So you're good.
Yeah.
Not possible.
Let me put the model there so in the future.
Just so we remember.
Yeah, normally
It's
I have
easy to
them right
forget
now.
what's in a transport sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. That's great. So we're gonna do the troop. So it's gonna be 9 pistols, 1 plasma grenade.
Okay.
We'll do the pistols
Bring it.
because then I have to actually look up the plasma. It's like strength 4 -1, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I can look up the grenade.
Do you mind? So this is shuriken pistols hitting on 3s.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right. 5s.
And then 5s, 6s would be nice. Okay.
Okay.
How about just 6s? So -3.
So one guy's got 1 wound left.
Looks good. I like it.
So a plasma grenade is D6, strength 4, -1, 1 damage.
Okay, cool. So I was right. So here's the 1 grenade on a 3. Misses.
Okay.
Troop master, same thing.
Oh, he has a grenade as well?
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, it's the troop
It's like a frag. Or
I see.
they all hit. And then strength 4, so I need 5s. So good. Wow. All -1.
And minus what?
1.
So all 3 failed.
Okay.
So you killed him, and he's down to 2.
Dig it.
The Haywires did have blast because it was a 6-man, but it's
min 3 shots because he's a 6-man, right?
Yes.
Min 3 shots total.
No,
Per
weapon.
gun.
Gosh darn it. That's fine. My mistake. I rolled it and then I was like, oh, it's fine, but
Yeah.
it's not. Okay, we're gonna do that Backstar Weaver into these boys again. So
It only would have mattered for the 2-man squad anyways, because he shot them first and then killed that model, right?
Didn't
you?
No, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's
really
my
matter.
mistake.
What are we doing next?
So this is shuriken cannons into the 3
Okay.
storm shields in the
4s
corner.
to hit.
And 3s to wound. Okay, so 1 2 up and 1 invuln.
2 up. 3 up. Okay. So I take a wound.
We're plinking them. We're getting
1
there.
wound left on 1 model.
All right. Oh, here we go, guys. So Death Jester into the Sagittarm with 1 wound.
Oh.
Here we go.
So Shriek around. Oops.
Uh-huh.
On a 3. Yes. On a 3. Yes. 1
Minus?
-1. Ah,
it-
Brian, why?
That was your opportunity? That's where you really wanted to do it?
that to happen. just
Everyone
for
wants
me.
it to happen. All right.
Then we'll do the shuriken cannons in here.
4s?
Wow. Okay. And 3. Okay. So 1 2 up.
Okay, he's good.
Sounds good. All right. That's it.
Time
for
to
shooting.
charge me?
Let's do some charges. We'll just one at a time.
Just
Here's the
everyone?
bikes. Yep.
No one can fail here. Everyone's basically within
Exactly.
2 inches.
Yep. Other bikes. Cool. Zip, zip, zip.
I'd really like to have some CP right about now.
That'd be nice. Would be nice. Troop master.
Adrian, are you styling on Brian? You have like several units of troops in the back of the board. They're just chilling.
Well, so they're advancing up. He had things like the Alaris. He could have dropped down and gone for them.
Yeah.
I understand why he did this. I think it's the right move, but potentially that could have been a big problem.
Yeah.
So this is a naked squad. This squad advanced, and they're gonna try to fight for this over
I
there.
dig it.
Yeah, I didn't like ignore them.
Okay.
Troops. All right, so 6. Cool.
All right.
You
So
could have
everyone's
just said
in.
you were
Everyone's
styling
in.
on Brian.
Yeah, I'm just styling.
That was an
on him.
acceptable answer.
That's not an acceptable answer to your friends, right, Brian?
So I just need to tank like 100 attacks.
Yeah.
What's the weapon that this unit has?
The kisses, which are D3.
It's the D3 damage,
Yeah.
so it's like the good one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
This is
they're
bad.
only strength 4, but
You reroll all wounds.
yeah. Exactly.
So I think you'll be fine.
I'm good. I don't think I need any strats.
I don't think you need
I
anything.
don't think I need to, but
I think you could kill like 20 Alaris at this point with what you have here.
Will you? I will try to not kill them. So let's
You
start with
probably could if just on 4 ups, right?
20?
What's the AP you have?
-2 on these. These are only -1.
Oh, the AP's bad.
So
Okay.
you get 3 ups. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what are we going with first?
well, now I'm nervous.
Did you charge the troop master in? The relic
He did.
troop master
The
guy?
relic
the-
troop master?
Oh,
yeah.
that's the relic
Oh,
one.
he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to just
course.
go with him? Go with him.
All right.
I've got a guy on 2 wounds, so it's good efficiency.
That's true. That's true. Well, these are 2 as well. So 5 attacks base, and it's turn 3
It's turn 3.
or round 3. So
8 attacks.
8 attacks. Actually, 9 attacks because I'm
Yeah,
my faction.
that's right.
Stars.
And
9 attacks. Trajan only has 5.
I know, right? You know what this is? Never mind. Bridger and I are having arguments about the solitaire.
Yeah, this is better than a solitaire.
That's right. Let us know in chat what you guys think of solitaires if you've been trying them. So
The true master is better than the solitaire, for sure.
for sure.
Especially with his reroll wins.
So good. And now these are strength 6.
Yep.
Wounding
So
on
3 is reroll.
3s with the reroll.
Good thing. You needed it.
I know.
And there's a 2 there.
Oh no. Come on, Troop Master. All right, there you go. So
Okay.
these are -3 for 2 damage each.
So 4 ups. So I lose 1 and a half.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, it's that guy. And then the half. Come on. They're so spiky. And the half will be this guy right here.
Cool. Sounds
All
good.
right.
All right. So let's do
I've only
these
got
2
3
bikes.
left.
Oh dang.
I've got 2.5 left. So the 2 bikes at the back.
2 bikes at the back. So 4 attacks. Hitting on
Lots of
3s.
attacks.
Oof. Nice. Winning on 5s with reroll.
Yep.
5s.
It's already really good.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh no, ruined it.
You ruined your full house.
I know.
So you killed another 2. So I've got 1 left. Where to next? The other 3 bikes?
Let's do the other bike. Well, 4 bikes.
Oh, it's 4. Okay.
Yeah, so 16 attacks.
All right, let's see it.
I just don't want any troops to fight this game. I don't want them to soil their hands.
That's right.
Fighting you.
You don't want them to have to caress me or kiss me or anything.
You're getting no. You can get. You know what? At the end, you can get a hug. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. So on 3s. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
That was really good.
It's so good.
And then 5s with the reroll. 5s. Hup. Only 3. This is why we bring Troop Masters.
Yeah, True Master's excellent.
Yeah, I went back and forth on double Troop Master, double Shadow Seer. The double Shadow Seer is. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
It's just helped if you mess up. The Troop Master's the way to
80%
go.
wounds on 5s. So I've got 1 model left.
You got this. I've seen this. Bring out the Brian. Hey,
He just dies.
Listen, that was good.
He just dies.
Oh my god.
And you still had an entire troop squad.
I still had.
Which was, what are they, 4 attacks each?
5 on the chart. 50
So
attacks.
50 attacks at D3 damage. So
good.
Yeah, I think you could have done fine.
It's a few attacks.
It's a few.
It's a few.
Okay, well they're dead.
They're gone. So then what I'll do is I'll use basically my 6-inch with these guys to kind of move just a little bit towards Brian,
Because they
but
have a
really towards
6-inch
the wall.
consolidate.
Well, because they haven't fought yet.
Oh, you're doing your pile in.
My pile in and consolidate. So just basically move this-ish way.
All right.
That is the plan.
Is that it? That's all you got?
That's all I got, man.
All right.
So
Start of my turn? Or end of your turn?
End of your turn.
He got his 10 points for his scramblers.
Scramblers.
All right.
And I'm in 4 table quarters.
4 table quarters. It's adding up, Brian. And then you got your 3 priority targets.
I do, yeah.
So Adrian ends his turn at 57.
57? Turn 3?
It's good.
And
good.
Brian, you
Pretty
control 2 objectives?
Yeah, 2.
So you are at 21.
Okay.
Going into Custodes turn
So I'm
3.
less than half.
This
but
is exactly where the Custodes want to be.
This is right. This is where you really shine.
Unleash the lions!
I wish I had lions left to unleash, but all my lions are dead.
Imagine if you had 2 squads.
That'd be a good album name. All My Lions Are Dead. I'd buy that album.
I know you would.
Thanks, D-Rich. D-Rich says, puts down GSC. So how do you recommend a guy get into Harlequins?
Yes. Why not? There's a pun in there somewhere.
He also says, that was brutal. Brian, I love you too much. Stop with the beanie. It hurts you.
It is quite painful. I'm not going to deny that.
He actually,
Alright.
you know what the thing is? The beanie is actually one of my Horcruxes, and you should not be wearing it.
That's right. It's just draining my energy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tear it up.
Thank you, Gerald. Brian, remove that knot sweater from your head. It is draining your warp
If I
touch dice
cut
rolls.
holes in it and stretched it over my arms,
You start hulking out.
Please don't wear a baby shirt, Brian.
baby sweater. It's a baby sweater. My wife is considering. She's actually considering knitting a sweater for my Tau Commander.
Yeah.
Or my Riptide. I think it would look great.
That'd be amazing.
So I moved. Let me show you what's going on. The Sagittarium are coming up here.
Yep.
They're finally going to go hot and kill everything.
Oh, for sure.
Trajan's going to get this unit out of my backfield.
Yep.
These guys are coming up to take the center objective from you on the charge. This bike captain is just going to blow up that vehicle.
Yeah.
And everything's going to...
I love it.
Everything's going to 100%.
It's all coming together now.
That's right. So let's shoot.
Yeah.
We're going to put these guys into your bikes. So we've got the 4-man bike squad. So we're going to shoot at the 4-man bike squad.
Yep.
And I think these troops don't have anything special on them, do they?
They're -1.
Everything's -1.
No, I failed it. So
yeah, you failed it?
doesn't
Everything's
matter.
-1
Doesn't matter.
anyways.
Never mind, yeah.
So I'm going to put the little guns into the troops. And I'm going to put the big guns into the bikes.
Oh, sorry. They are -1 to wound.
That's fine.
These ones are not. Cool. Sounds
That's
good.
fine.
There's so many things that are like, but just so you know.
So
right.
so let's do that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 for 4 bikes killed.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling my 1s. Of course, it's a 2.
Of course. Classic.
And wounding on 3s, re-rolling my 1s. There's no more 2s.
Brian.
There's no more 2s.
Oh
Come
my
on.
gosh. So 4 ups on the bikes. No one wounded.
So one bike goes down.
Yep.
And on a 6?
6. Get
Okay,
up.
good.
Nope.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, he was wounded.
2. Oh, there was a wounded one.
Yeah, you're
3.
good. Yeah, it's this one. Duh.
Okay, and then this is at the troops. This is on 3s, re-rolling my 1s. And then on 4s, re-rolling my 1s. Might get a few of them here.
Yeah, I think so.
It's probably the average dice.
You didn't have to spend energy fighting. You got to spend it
4Fs?
dodging. 4s.
Oh my god.
And
On a 6, does he come back?
get up, Dad.
Oh, almost.
Stop saying that.
So we lost one troop there. It's a 90% save ratio.
Yeah. All you have to do is make 4 ups.
That's true. Okay, so I'm going to go with my swords into your vehicle there. So I'm on 3s.
Yep.
And then I'm on 5s.
5s, yeah.
Yeah, nothing. Is that vehicle wounded or no?
Yeah, it has 4 left.
4 left. Cool. So Trajan is going to shoot into this squad here. 2 shots.
Of course. Solid.
2 wounds.
And 4s.
Okay. So the bike captain, you've got 5 wounds left over there. So I'm going to do my D3 shots and hope for a 3. Okay, this is 2. It's enough to kill you.
Hey.
On 2s. Rerolling.
-1, but yeah, you're good.
A +1 as well.
Oh.
On 3s. Nothing. Okay.
4 up.
Okay,
Oh,
and
dang.
it's a big fat 3 damage, so you've
down
got
to 2.
only 2 left.
Yep.
So I'm going to put my swords into you. So
Or are they in 12?
they should be.
Yeah.
And
They're
it should be
definitely
on
in 12,
one
yes.
wound.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right. That was the wound?
Just 1 wound, yeah. Okay, he's good. So now it's the
Chuck
charge
your dice.
phase. The charge phase, we're going to charge Trajan into your Harlequins.
Should I overwatch with the fusion?
This is the way that I beat you. Is I
That
just
is
destroy
BM.
models.
You literally knocked his arm off. Nice.
I knocked whatever this piece is. It's
That's a little top
it's a little
knot.
top knot.
I'm amazed they've lasted this long.
So I make a 9.
Yep. Good enough.
So he'll go there. The Sagittarium will charge your bikes here.
Yep.
It looks like it's a 5. So I make it.
Yep.
This is going to be something I regret, but it's better than just standing there waiting
the
to die.
last charge of the here.
Yeah, it's better than waiting to die.
Yeah.
And here we go. It's just outside of 7, so we need 7.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Nice.
there's a 9.
Solid.
So we're nice and up on this point, and this isn't empty except for your troop master or your death jester.
Yes.
Okay. So if I kill it and it explodes, and then he dies on the way out.
No, it's not empty. These guys.
Oh, okay. There's a 5-man squad inside.
Yeah.
So I actually don't want to kill it.
Yeah, which is what I thought, but when you said it, you made me doubt it. Yeah, you don't want to kill it. You don't want to kill it.
I see.
Yeah. But you needed that to get on the point, so.
And now the point is yours, Brian.
Unless I kill it.
Unless he kills it.
Well, don't do that. But you have to fight with your sword. You don't
I
have
have
a
to
choice.
fight with
you
my
have
swords
to,
because
yeah.
I don't have misery.
Darn you,
Those
ninth
can't
edition.
hold back.
I actually thought it was empty.
Do you want to?
It's fine.
Okay.
Let's play the game. So I'm going to fight over here first because if not, I would just lose. 2, 3. I'm 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
Interrupt with my Harlequin blades.
Yeah, good luck. So you have 3 bikes left,
Yep, correct.
and none of them wounded?
Correct.
Oh,
Because you killed the last one.
okay.
That was a mean thing to do.
So on 2s
Okay. Get slapping in 3s.
and on 3s.
I mean,
It's still something.
it is. It is. That's a lot
Okay.
of saves. Okay, these are 4 ups.
4 ups, yeah.
Come on, 4 ups. Okay.
It's fine. So 1 bike dies,
bike.
and then does it come back on a 6?
All right, this dice right here. This is it. And I won't say it, Bridger. Huh.
Okay, so 1 bike and 1 wound.
Lame.
The only successful bike res just died instantly.
Well, that's fine. So
One
you're
in
not
the entire
interrupting.
game.
2, 3, 4,
Sounds good.
5, right?
No,
interrupt?
yeah.
So
I'm
here's
not.
the
It's really for the troops.
Misericordia. Rerolls
Mm-hmm.
on a 3. There it is. There's a Misericordia for you.
4 up. Yes.
No.
Are you taking your 4 attacks with Sagittarium? Because they all have Misericordias.
Oh, yeah, I'll take an extra attack with the second.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been.
That's
but
the business
not a
right
big
there.
deal. So there's the, this is Trajan.
Mm-hmm. 4s. Okay.
okay,
So
so
3
3.
drop. Yep.
Something.
Yep.
And just 4 more attacks with the Sagittarium. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
2 wins. So I could kill a bike
Wait, how could you?
because there was one wounded.
Oh, there was there?
Yeah, there was.
So now you have a bike on 1.
You lost 4
All right,
wounds.
that's good.
So bike on 1.
I didn't give myself 4 wounds. All
All
right, cool.
All right, so I'm gonna fight over here.
Yep.
6
Come
attacks with
on.
my swords.
Kill it. Kill it.
So they all hit. And then you're T5.
Mhm.
So just 2 wounds.
Oh, what is that? You guys want to throttle it back. 4s?
And how many wounds does it have left?
4. You're good.
So it has 1 left.
Yep.
Oh.
Dang it.
Adrian, you could have chosen to take your armor save there.
Can you?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think you can.
Ah, dang it. All right. That's
I
so
don't,
weird.
I don't
Means you
really
get
know
no
that
Turn
you
off
want...
the shield generator. All right, we'll do these bikes then.
Yep.
So 3 attacks. It's not angry charge. So hitting on 3s. Oop. And then on 5s, re-rolling. Tree Master, so good. 2 saves, -2 for 2.
Okay, so 1 goes down, 1 is down to 1 wound.
Sounds good.
All right.
Dig it. And then I'm out of combat here. We've got the...
You didn't want to fight me? Why not?
Because they're out of combat now.
But you could already fall back, shoot and charge anyways.
But I can advance now.
Now you get to advance. I understand.
What am I doing?
So what are we doing?
I don't know.
I
This
think,
thing.
Oh, yeah, your
Yeah, yeah.
transport? Okay.
And then on a 4... Okay.
All right, 3 up.
Ah, cool. All
So
right.
that's the end of my turn.
Yep, that'll do it.
Okay, so the end of the round, Brian, you score your 3 priority targets, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I get domination.
Do you really?
Domination.
And that is 3 points.
I think so. Yeah.
Dominate? Yeah, it is.
And that's it. That's gonna be a wrap on round 4.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Oh, on a 6 I could... Nope, we're good.
Because you lost 3, right?
I lost 3,
Yeah,
so
and
that takes me to 8.
they don't have leaders in their squads.
No,
do
they're
they?
just all 8.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great.
And Adrian, you are on 2 objectives now?
Yep, 2, so it's 10 points. I
10
think
points.
I've maxed on... No, I'm 5 below max.
Now
on
you've just
primary.
maxed, haven't you?
No,
you
is
got
it 40?
15, 15, and 10 just now.
Yeah, which is 40,
Yeah,
not
that's only
45.
40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're
So we're
good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll advance these boys.
All right.
They're going places. Doesn't really do much.
I'll try to get a few more of these in before the game ends, and then I think we're gonna have a pretty sizable Q&A.
Okay, yeah, we'll do Q&A at the end.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Dean. As an AdMech player, I have to warn Brian, while I can, you lost against Harlequins because you had no disintegrators to ignore line of sight and shoot. If you lose Thursday, it will be for the same reason. Save yourself.
Disintegrators are good. Yeah. They
They're expensive now.
the gunboat that they're on costs a lot of points. But yeah, anything that ignores line of sight and is a respectable weapon is always a great choice. And you know, even though you pay a lot for it, it gives you a lot of utility, so it could be worth it.
Yeah, thank you, Super Kami Guru. Hey guys, do you think that the Fusion Blaster will get the new Melter rule? I think so.
Yeah, I
and
think
love your
Yeah,
guys' content also. Brian, take off the beanie. It makes you weak.
Okay. So much hate for it. Oh my god.
If I was winning, everyone would be so excited about the beanie.
Beanie.
Yeah, it's pretty much the
just the-
reason for everything that happens in your life.
That's right.
Good
Well,
and bad.
that's the thing. You always want to have a scapegoat. You want to be like, oh, it wasn't me, it was the beanie. If it wasn't for that damn beanie, I would have made my saves.
The possessed beanie.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
Thank you, Alex. Love the content, guys. Go Emperor's Janitors. Any suggestion on Raven Guard HQ? Raven Guard has a lot of good HQ options.
Yes,
The
they
old
do.
Absolutely.
tried and true Smash Captain's good, but also the Phobos Captain.
I
Phobos
love the
Lieutenant.
sniper captain.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's
The
good.
sniper captain is a ton of fun and he's super on point.
Yeah.
Because
For
you can put the Raven Guard successor relic on him
yeah,
for target characters, ignore line of sight.
yeah,
And then if you're really going wild, you can give him +1 damage.
I know. It's really cool.
If you want to put all of your eggs in a single basket,
A single super cool basket.
it is a cool basket.
Sometimes it's cool to have cool baskets.
He's like
I like
a,
baskets.
And he's really easy to keep alive because he stands back, has long line of sight. You'll just stay with your backfield objective
he
holders.
used to be
Mhm.
easier
I
because
know.
you could just put him inside of boxes.
Yeah,
He was like a super eliminator,
yeah.
and now he is merely a super eliminator that can't hide in a box.
Yeah, he's still great though. I'm into it.
Thank you, Tyler. We finally got around to it. Very generous. Thoughts on a Reaver Wolfguard Terminator Deep Strike combo?
Reavers plus Wolfguard Terminators. Reavers are hard to make work, right? Like on paper, they might look like they have some play, but on the board, they rarely do the business. They just don't hit hard enough in combat. With Space Wolves, it's cool. They hit super well. If anything, I think they'd play better as Blood Angels because they need the plus to wound more than anything. But I don't know. These are all toss-ups. But the Wolfguard Terminators are solid, especially if you've got extra attacks on them. I think they're fantastic. I don't know that there's anything particular with that pairing though. That's,
Yeah, is there a combo that
There's no
I can't
combo.
think of anything?
There's no combo I'm aware of.
Is there a different unit with Reaver in the name?
Oh, no.
That was a very quick response. I don't know. There's a lot of Space Marine units, Brian.
But we know them. Most of them.
There
That's what
might
I
be
can
some
think
weird
of, yeah.
Forge World transport named a Reaver.
Okay, maybe. Probably not.
There is, though.
I doubt it.
Hey, chat. Is there anything else in the Space Marine Codex with Reaver in the name? What is this combo that we're missing?
Cool. I think we're
It's
good.
very important that Tyler
Okay.
gets his answer.
So we've hopped over here. I need to deal with these guys. The fusion are in, which might be a mistake, but we're just going to try to fusion him. I think you have to... If I don't kill them, then it doesn't matter. They might as well just got out and taken the point from you.
Sure.
But we'll see. We've run over here. Advanced got double 6s on the advances, which is really nice.
Oh, wow. That's,
and then
that's good.
it's kind of perfect. The last thing is, do I care with what happens here?
I think you could run away from my Melt Missile that's just going to pick you up for no reason.
Yeah, I think
The Reaver Titan.
I think that's cute.
That's a good combo.
Reaver Titan, but that's not Space Marine.
Whoops.
It's not, but it is Imperium.
Okay.
You could take them in the same army.
That's true. Fine. Yes, Reaver Titans plus Wolfguard Terminators. Go do it. It's amazing.
In what size point value?
100,000 points.
Yeah, makes sense. Let's do this.
All right.
All right. Pardon me.
Yes. What are we doing now? Psychic?
We're gonna psychic.
You gonna smite me?
We're gonna smite you.
All right.
Good enough.
Roll a 1,
Take
and
it
then
to
I'll
the
roll a
bank.
6. No.
Oh, 2 6s.
No.
Yeah,
So
got
I
one.
lose a model.
Perfect.
You can
Yeah.
take a Terminator Sergeant with Reavers.
Oh, really?
Is that good?
In
What?
in the squad?
Apparently.
That's cool.
Like you can with like Ray Hunters and stuff?
I guess.
That's awesome.
So you could take a non-Primaris with a Primaris?
Sounds strange.
This is a rule I'm not familiar with.
Fair enough. Shooting. Let's
Okay.
do it. Phantasm
Are you
grenade
still
launcher.
in combat with me?
No, they were never in combat.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm just... Oh, those were the guys who were in combat.
Yeah, so these
Got
guys,
it.
hooked. Yeah.
Phantasm.
Let's do it. Hoop.
Good. The Phantasm never does anything.
Never. It's so cool.
It's the worst.
It sounds so good until you use it and you're like,
Yeah.
well. All right, so here's the haywire shots into them. 4 shots. Cool,
All right.
cool. Here we go. On 3s, looks good. On 5s,
And it's on 3s because he's in the terrain with me, right?
correct. Yep.
Yeah.
So single save -1.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take it. Here's the whole squad here. Here's the plasma. So 1 grenade on a 3, good, and good. So 1 at -1.
All right.
Oh, all right, sounds good. And then I have, I'm just gonna say they're all out because it's right on the line. The rest of the
For
units out
fusion?
for pistols.
Oh.
I mean, they're -1 to hit
Oh, I
because
understand.
it is by model.
Yeah.
So
I
5,
understand. He's trying to
7,
decide
8,
if he takes the -1 penalty.
9. Yep. So
And
these
I'd say
are just pistols on 4s.
On 4s.
Okay. We'll just roll high.
All right.
And 5s.
2 of them.
Yep.
I only have 2
ups.
wounds left. Uh-oh.
That was quite loud.
Yeah.
Grenade from the
Knocked over an
leader.
objective, too.
1 shot. Oh wow.
You're...
We're wilding over
They
here.
haven't been working out.
No. Oh, wait, that hits because of Troop Master. And does not wound.
Okay.
Where did this even come from?
Yeah, right there.
All right.
So, you want to shoot me over here?
Yeah, I guess so. So,
2d6 shots?
no one's wounded, right?
No one's wounded.
Yeah. No, let's do the fusion first.
Ooh.
We got the 6 fusion into here.
6 fusion.
All right, 5 fusion.
Oh, wow.
Totally
okay.
different. So on 3s, because I'm in the train, looks good. And 3s. Okay, so 2 3-ups. Come on.
All right.
All right, Brian. And then 2d6 haywire shots. 7 shots. 3, 4.
These guys are going to
7.
tank it now.
I know, right? I'm kind of expecting. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
And
5s.
5s. All right.
Okay. They're getting lazy.
So, over here?
Yep, Shuriken Cannon.
All
To
right.
them, you have 1 guy with 1 wound.
1 guy with 1
Been
wound,
chipping
yeah.
the whole game. This is going to be on 4s now. For
Yes.
multiple reasons. And then on 3s, come on. Yeah, there's that 6. So -3. Storm Shield. All
Okay.
good. Looks good. They advance, so they can't do pistols or grenades.
It's the charge phase.
That's it. Let's do some charges.
Okay.
Cool. So let's go ahead and throw, I don't know, bikes in.
Bikes. Okay. How many CP do I have?
You have 1.
No, not enough. So I can Overwatch on 5s, and I was going to Overwatch on 5s, but you have to use that strat and then pay for the Overwatch strat.
Oh, right.
And it's one of those things where, you know, they should probably rewrite those strats to just kind of work, but
To just actually work.
they didn't.
True Master, she's in, and then
That would
the
actually make
troops-
that strat pretty good.
Yeah, I think every army that has that kind of Overwatch strat should just have it. Like, for instance, Tau have a vehicles Overwatch on 5s, which is cool because now they don't get Overwatch,
Right.
But then you have to pay that plus the Overwatch charge. It's very inelegant.
Hefty price.
It's either that or just make it 2 CP in one strat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very inelegant the way it's done today.
Yeah.
But that's we're playing with old edition rules mixed with new edition rules.
Absolutely.
So everyone charge me.
Yep. We
All
got
right, the bikes.
Bikes. They're in.
All right. And then you got this troop here. How long of a charge do you have over here?
I'm not sure actually. You
Looks
tell
like
me.
a 3 or a 4.
Looks like a 3. It could be a 2 though. That's a 3.
Troops going in. How about a 6?
6 will do it, my friend.
And then the troop master. Whoops.
Ooh.
I'll leave a little nugget for him, obviously.
That'll do it.
Cool.
So
All right.
now I just need to lose nothing.
Yeah.
And fight back and have you lose everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll lose by only 10 points.
Perfect. Get slapping.
Let's do it.
Let's get slapping. Boom, boom, boom.
If
Over
I
here.
did successfully fight you off these objectives, though, I could start taking it back.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
it is still possible.
Absolutely.
Unlikely, but possible. All right.
Cool. So no
Time to
interrupts.
fight.
So
I can interrupt, of course.
oh
for
yeah, you
1
can
CP.
on an objective.
I can interrupt here
so
or here.
only on those ones.
So there's the place to fight. In my opinion.
So I have 4 CP now.
You have 4. Yeah.
Okay, I'll spend 2 to do +1 damage onto
And what's this
onto
unit?
the caresses. So this is the caresses. The great
okay.
thing about them is they get +2 strength, so it makes them strength 5.
Okay.
And then the downside is they're only 1 damage. This will take it to 2 damage. So it's much
Ooh,
beefier.
I like it.
So this is going to be 8 of them. That's a lot of attacks.
Ooh, nice. And how many do they have each?
5 attacks each.
Whoa.
40 attacks.
40 attacks.
Yeah.
Plus the
Let's do 20 now,
blades.
and then we'll, if we
They
need
have
it.
more on
do
top of
20 more.
that?
They have just 10 regular blade attacks.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So it's 50 attacks.
Yeah.
From 8 dudes.
Yeah.
That's really crazy.
It's ridiculous. Well, from 10 dudes.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
Okay. But only you're in combat is what you're saying?
No, 2 of them are just the blades,
Oh,
which
I see.
they're not special.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, we'll do 20 first,
Okay.
and then we'll talk.
Let's talk.
Let's have a good talk.
So I've only got I've got 3 models here, but one of them is down to 1 wound.
Right.
So we're gonna see how it goes.
All right. So
You actually
here's-
almost should do the blade first, just to kill that 1 wound model, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. That's
I
true.
think they're dead, Brian.
I think he's fine. Yeah.
Famous last words. All right. So that was pretty bad.
And then 4s to wound, re-rolling.
Exactly.
Did you only re-roll once here? It's everything to wound.
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's just it's failed ones. So if you had like
Okay.
-1 to wound, then that starts to hurt me, right?
Okay.
So there you go.
It's a good handful.
Right.
So I lose the 1 model and a 2nd model.
Cool deal.
Okay.
Let's do it all again.
Once more to the breach. All right. So on 3s. Do.
And then we still have a True Master.
Yeah.
True master.
Yeah.
And on 4s, re-rolling.
Oh. Need to
Wow,
re-roll
that's
there.
terrible. That's what we call terrible.
Perfectly fine. And here we are. I only have 2 wounds left. Or sorry, I can only take 2 wounds, but I'm dead. I would have killed 2 more dudes.
Oof.
All right, you got him.
Sounds good. Do you want to interrupt here?
With your 1 command point.
Yes.
You will? You gonna spend your 1 on it?
I'm spending my 1.
Here
He's
goes.
flexing on me.
Listen, I'm gonna fight.
I don't like it.
You're not gonna stop me from
I don't
fighting.
like it.
Let's fight these bikes. Oh,
Oh, right.
jeez.
Wow.
Come on, custodians.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Nice. 4 ups. Okay, so 1, and I have 1's wounded.
And he dies.
He dies.
Does he get up?
No,
he's out of range.
He's out of range.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oops.
I should have been able to kill both bikes. Come on.
Oh,
horrible.
man. Well, let's do him.
All right.
Yeah, no, I for sure should have gotten the fusion out. That was silly. All
That
right,
was
so
very silly. There was no reason not to.
yeah, exactly. I was worried about getting shot. I'm like, there's nothing that's going to shoot me. So then this is on 5s. All right, 1 save, -2 for 2.
All right.
Good.
You gonna fight my
and then over
Sagittar?
here, let's do this.
You got your special True Master?
We're for sure going to do the special
Let's
True
just
Master.
do the special True Master. And
So
it's turn
10 attacks now.
10, turn 4, so it's 10 attacks.
So good.
Oh man.
On 2s.
Okay.
Cool. And then on 3s with the reroll.
Yep. It's so good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's so scary.
Okay.
Okay.
Missed with 1.
-3.
Yeah.
So just my 4 ups.
2 each.
2 each. So
Hey!
1 guy's alive.
Oh my god. It's pretty good.
Okay, what are you gonna fight me with
Let's
now?
just do bikes.
Huh?
The troops are too many dice. I don't want to roll them.
Yeah, so this is where you're at now. He's just killing me with the easiest way possible.
Oh my gosh. So these are the bikes into the Sagittarium Guard. 1 miss. On 5s with the reroll. True Masters.
So good. Okay, and AP2, so
Yep.
4 ups. Oh, I just died.
Interrupt is 1 CP for Custodes on an objective.
Within 3 inches of an objective. That's
Very,
correct.
very good.
And then that means you can interrupt twice in a single phase, which, if you have the CP, is really good.
And they're just gonna like that.
Listen, this is where Trajan all brings it all back.
Yeah, man. This is it.
So that's the end of your turn.
Sounds good. So I engage on all the fronts.
Or, yeah, you're not in this quarter, are you?
I mean...
Oh, the troops.
The troops.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about them.
It's all good.
And your priority targets, getting that.
Yeah.
He is definitely getting
so
that.
it's 73 to 27.
Heck yeah.
73, oh. So you definitely have a 100-point game on your hands here.
I know.
Can't,
this is the first in history.
Because he took a secondary that only gives 10.
Oh, so you have a 90-point game on your hands.
No. 95.
All right, Brian.
No.
Deploy scanners is 10, so
Brian,
15.
you were on 1 objective, right?
Okay, I'm confused.
You're on 1 objective?
Oh, yeah, 95. I'm on 2.
You're on 2
He's holding this one because I was
OPSEC.
Wow.
dumb.
Get out of here.
Adrian, what a dingus.
I know.
Yeah, that actually was.
That was pretty silly.
not
It's 37-73. That's cool.
My bike captain wants to come and play, but this is my priority
It's worth
objective.
so many points.
So I just have to
Yeah.
stay. It's no fun, but I got to do it. So these guys have to stay in combat with you. But what they're going to do is pistol you and kill you in combat, and then go and fight. It's going to be good.
I believe it.
You'll see.
I believe it.
So what's the range on my melta missile? I think it's
24.
long. Is it only 20? It's 24?
It's 24.
Okay, so I'm going to blow up this transport.
Yeah, you're probably still in range.
I am. So I'm going to blow up the transport.
Not the children.
It has what? 1 wound left? 2 wounds left? Okay. D3 shots.
Okay.
On,
So far,
so I'm at -2 to hit.
So you're
Oh, it matters for
So
once.
it matters. I'm at -2 plus 1,
Then
so
you
I'm
should go
hitting on a
melt the
3.
missile, Brian.
And there's a 2.
Oh.
No wounds.
Cool.
All right.
I'll take it.
I'm sure. So here we go. We're going to shoot the bikes with my Warden Axe.
Your Watcher's Axe.
Watcher's Axe. So I miss with 1. And there it is.
Okay. 4 up.
Okay.
Those involves
So I'm going to pistol you.
Pistols.
This is where the pistols get you. Is that guy unwounded or?
He's unwounded, and you're -1.
That's okay.
Good.
So I hit 2 times.
Yeah.
I can't kill him now. But, I wound once.
Yeah, that's right. Just 1. 4 up.
Cool.
Takes it.
Takes a win.
I mean, you're definitely gonna. Well, you should kill him.
I should kill him, but
I'm not gonna use the word definitely.
should
about
yeah,
anything I say
definitely.
Right
So let's charge Trajan.
Trajan. Oh.
This is where you Overwatch just for BM, Adrian.
I know. It's
Just to be a-
Trajan.
Where's your troop master?
Master? She's right here.
Where?
Right here.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, but 3 won't get you over. Okay, that's fine. Do you pod in 6?
I might have a 6-inch. I definitely have a strat, and I think it might be 6 for
Oh, okay,
characters.
okay. Let's do it. I'll fight you.
You want to fight me? Want to go? I'm not gonna fight you.
Okay.
Adrian.
Because he'll fight me next turn and kill me, and this turn I'll fight first
And
and
you
kill
can
him.
kill me. I don't want to.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tricksy, you know. I'm just checking for curiosity, but yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Let's do this thing.
Um.
Yeah, it is a 6. That's cute.
Okay. It's natively a 6 or the strat is a 6?
It's called
Yeah.
dramatic entrance.
Yeah, I love dramatic
So
entrance.
good.
So no one's wounded here.
Correct.
2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. So here we go. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Winning on 2s.
Yep. Rolling 1s.
Once.
Conversion.
Okay.
Nice. There you go. So these are 4-ups. Come on.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
You're an animal.
There
Okay,
it is.
on a 6.
Get up.
Okay. And the Misericordia hits
They never get
and
up.
doesn't win.
Okay. Why won't they get up, Brian?
Because you've had enough. You know why they haven't got up? Because not enough have died for you to roll that many dice.
That's true. That's true.
If more models had
The
died,
variance is just
so if more models had, like, if you count the total numbers that have died, rolling 1 is statistically within the realm
This is true.
of plausibility.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'll work on that.
Yeah, if more models had died only. So next time, remember to let more models die.
Right.
Then you can roll 6s to bring them back.
fair
All right, let's fight this 1 bike here on 2s, and then on 3s.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. All right. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
4-ups.
Jim Bob.
Yeah,
That's
that's
his name.
it.
4-ups. Oh
Oh,
gosh.
that was horrible.
Oh,
But now it's like the time when there's a 1 wounded model left.
Right, of
It's like
course.
not even a squad.
I know that was the most I failed ever, like this game.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. So I'm just gonna stay on the objective,
I feel you.
and I'll like go right on the center of it.
Oh, it flex on me.
Yeah, because I have a CP. I could heroically intervene if you try to touch it.
That's true, actually.
Um,
That's true.
I think at this point you would just fusion me,
Yeah.
and I'll be dead. So that's my turn.
Cool deal.
Listen, oh, you get to fight me. Go for it.
Sorry, just 3 attacks on 3s. 2 hits. And
5s.
100%. Nope. 100%. 1.
1. I am on a 3-up.
Ah!
No way.
Takes 2.
What's going
Gotta
on
kick him
here?
while he's down.
What is going on?
Jesus.
I'm making none of the saves.
Right.
All right, so that's my turn.
Sounds good.
I got my priority
targets.
objective,
That's it.
and
He
that's
held his
it.
ground. It's good. Okay, cool.
Is this your turn 5?
Turn 5.
Adrian's turn 5.
Wrapping it
So
up.
he's on how many objectives?
It only matters that he gets
You're
5
on 3,
points, 'cause
so he's on
already-
15.
I'm on 3?
He's
Oh, I
maxing
am on
his-
3.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. You can only get 5 points.
I only needed 5. Yeah,
But you got 10
It's
extra.
the principle that matters.
It's the principle.
That's right. Get that
That's the
spillover.
most primary anyone's ever scored in a game so far.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is good. So these guys are going to try to advance. 13.
Yep, they're good.
Are you just going to take Brian's objective away?
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
I know Brian would do it to me, so
You're just stealing
I'm
his
just going
point.
to take your home.
So so actually last turn what I was going to do was I was going to attempt to be here so I could heroically intervene.
Right,
But he had positions he could get to where I couldn't get around and get to him.
right.
So I didn't bother. The only thing I was considering is being up top, but I think I would have been outside of 3 of the objectives.
you
Is
would
there like
not.
1.5?
Yeah.
Every crate is 3 tall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I had no way to stop him from doing this
I feel
other
you.
than Trajan was going to shoot backwards.
Right.
But he wouldn't have rapid fired, so I only had 1 shot. So you see, it's
It
like
literally does nothing,
I
yeah.
literally couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
So that'll be 8 points because you
Wow,
get.
He's already maxed on that too.
Oh, okay.
It's not. None
It
of this
doesn't matter,
matters.
but it's just stun on.
Give me the
He's
points.
just being mean to
Give
you.
me all the points.
That's okay. I don't actually lose anything if I kill it next turn. So
I'm just going to advance this one back here.
The only points you have left on the board, Adrian,
Huh?
in terms of denying him more points, is
Yeah.
killing Trajan.
No, because he controls this point.
yeah, if you take him out, so why not take your transport? Oh, I see. Your transport's grabbing the objective, and the troop squad's coming to fight me.
Yeah.
I see.
There's no reason not to, really.
You
no?
actually don't even need to hold your own priority anymore. 'Cause
Oh,
you hold
yeah.
his priority.
That's right. Wow, what a jerk. What a jerk. And we got to kill Trajan. That's what we
Okay.
did. So we're going to fall back. So we
I
can,
think even just between like Smite and the troop master, I think you're in fine shape.
You know what's going to be? The Phantasmal Grenade Launcher.
It
Yeah.
is.
That'll get
I'm
him.
going to save that for last. No.
Well, you have a 1 wound Shadow Seer is going to blow up on yourself, and we'll all die.
Right?
Where is the Shadow Seer?
The Shadow Seer is right here.
Oh, it's over there.
Get within 6 so that when you perils, he dies.
So that we all die.
Oh, I love it.
mutually
That's
assured.
so romantic.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
That is definitely how Harlequins would
Okay,
prefer
so
this
that's
to
a
go.
6-inch.
If they're gonna die on death, they definitely want you to die too.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, we'll get it.
You're disembarking with the fusion.
Yeah.
So he's got 10 troops able to charge me this turn.
Yeah.
In the center. He's
Well.
also got 5 with fusion.
I can't
Alright,
kill you off of it, but
let's shoot.
I need this
How many-
charge to go.
Can't
basically.
you flip belt over with your troop master?
Oh yeah, so we have this too.
What are you doing?
What? I'm
You're slipping.
Slipping. Throw me a D6 advance.
It's a 2.
Oh, suck. Yeah, so
You
he's
should have rolled it yourself.
I know. So he's right there.
Yeah.
All right, and then they're just chilling.
So at the very least, this is going to give him the reroll wounds. Can you spend all your CP to do anything cool?
We could do +1 to wound. We could do +1. I could do +1 damage on the swords that you get your 2-up saves against.
Okay.
Let's do it. The best bet's actually probably just pump up that True Master himself. If he makes
Okay.
a charge. All right, let's do this. So, Psychic. Here's a pair. I mean,
Yeah. Let's see the perils.
here's a Smite. Okay, goes off.
How many CP do I have? 1?
You have 1.
Oh,
I'll deny it. No. Okay.
Good use of your 1 commitment.
2.
Actually, the deny when you cast on me is on a 4-up.
Yep.
Sorry. I was using
Yeah.
the wrong strat. So that's fine.
There you go.
Nice.
Much better.
Sounds good. Although that means I just should not charge you here
Why?
because you can't intervene and I take the objective from you.
Oh, I understand.
But Adrian.
What? It would be cooler.
Cooler.
Well, at least fusion me, and maybe I'm not
Oh,
even
I'll
here.
for sure fusion you.
Okay.
And then we'll throw -1 to hit on these guys, I guess. Okay.
Okay, you got it.
All right, we're good. That's done. Over here, let's do some fusion.
5 fusions.
No one's hurt, right?
No one's hurt.
All right, I just want to make sure. I don't want you to be hurt. This is on 3s
Yep.
and 3s again. Jeez,
Ah,
come on. Yeah.
style dice.
Come on. Oh, no.
So they're both within fusion range, and I only have 2 models left.
So first one.
Dead. Second one.
Fusion.
Dead.
That was pretty dope, actually.
That's the way. That's the way to cap off my Storm Shield saves this game.
Yeah, that really was. Your storm shields were like my saves.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
We traded dice.
For real? Oh my god. All right, well, let's keep going. We've got a bike here into Trajan. 2 shots on 3s, 1 hit. On 5, nothing. Here's plasma from the squad. 5 shots.
You can't
3,
take
4.
Trajan down with a plasma grenade. It's gonna baseball it back at you.
Apparently you can't. He's gonna baseball it back. I need 1, so yep, -1.
He's good.
All good. Oh dang.
Captain General.
Captain General. So then
I told you, everyone was saying Trajan's not good. He's the only thing alive.
Hey, the bike captain.
That bike captain did nothing.
Captain Commander, right?
He's not my commander. My commander is the
you
one
threw
who
him away, huh?
because I actually got them mixed up early on, and I moved the wrong one.
I see. 2 up.
Because I didn't mark them very clearly.
Right. Troop Master, Plasma.
Yep.
2s. Okay. 5s. I just like rolling dice, okay?
That's why we're all here.
Yeah, that's literally why we're here.
All right, it's charge time.
Yeah, let's just charge. Let's do it.
So you charge with everything here.
Yep,
Everything
everything's in. We're good.
Nothing
Good,
can fail.
good. That's it.
So fight me with the Troop Master.
Good talk. Troop Master!
Can he do it?
The
So it's turn
blade.
5 now. So he has 11 attacks.
11 attacks.
Can you spend anything to make him better?
I mean, yeah, we're going to. So here we go. 2,
What else can
4,
you give him?
6, 8, 10, 11. We're going to spend, what do I have?
You have 3.
I have 3, so I'm going to spend I'm going to spend 2 CP for Hysterical Frenzy, +1 to wound.
Okay.
So now I'm wounding on 2s.
Yes.
And
then +1 damage?
That's it. No, I need 1 more CP for that.
Oh, it's 2.
Tragic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's supposed to be on a unit. All right, on 2s and 2s.
All right.
Come on. All right.
So that only gave you 1.
You should have
taken the damage.
Come on, trade in.
How much damage is it?
2.
2, 4, 6. He dies.
Trajan.
Yeah, Trajan goes down.
Trajan.
And I don't have the CP to fight on death. I think that's where I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to tap out.
Oh
you did the
God.
business to me in that
what
one.
That
one
nuts.
was ruthless right from the start.
Yeah, it was.
And it just never let up.
No.
Like I went down early on, and then it just nothing ever gave me a glimmer of hope to come back.
Right.
You know, I was doing plays or whatever. I made a mistake early game, but the mistake I made, honestly, in moving the wrong commander isn't night and day.
That's right.
Like he probably could have lived because of his feel no pain. But big deal, and I lost a few CP efficiencies, which could have allowed my Terminators to tank a bit more. But like, do they live? No. You still didn't do 50 attacks that you would have done.
Yeah.
I think it would have been fine.
It's true.
I think you probably would have got me. So the Harlequins.
Harlequins, man, they're good. They're
amazing.
I mean, it really came down to their ability to be very flexible, do those targeted strikes. Because as we know, the Custodes can hit really hard. They can take things out. But the Harlequins just have that amazing flexibility.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
This is aside from those 5 points you couldn't pick up.
Yeah.
Basically, if you picked any other secondary, this would have been a 100-point win.
That's right.
Against a tough opponent.
Yeah.
And you only ended up losing like 600 points.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe not even.
Yeah.
Maybe about 600 points.
Yeah.
So
probably more, a little bit more.
Yeah. So really decisive victory.
Thank you.
But that's what happens in most competitive games.
Yeah,
Often
for sure.
you'll have a blowout one way or the other. And the Harlequins were one of our favorites to win this event.
Yeah.
This is a good showing.
Yeah. Love them. Yeah, they're great.
Is there anyone else coming up that you think is a really tough match for them?
For them,
I think they got an answer to everyone.
White Scars.
I don't know about that. I think you get to charge first because you're ultimately.
Right.
I'm fast, but you're faster.
Yeah.
And you can crush anything you fight.
So that game comes down to the screens. Like
The White Scars don't have them.
Right. And I have like the 6 kind of small units.
Yeah.
Like my 6 throwaways are the 3 transports and the 3 small troops, including the fusions. So like I need to play those well.
Yeah.
But I think that's an interesting game.
Yeah. Totally cool game.
AdMech feel good about.
Yeah.
Craft Worlds.
I think you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel good about.
Even if Haywire.
This is probably my favorite to take it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Anything can happen.
I'm so curious to see.
Still a lot coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have an MVP?
Shadowseer.
You're gonna go with the Shadow Seer.
Yeah.
Those auras are bonkers.
Ridiculous. They just shut everything down.
Yeah.
And bumping them when I need to. Obviously, my second favorite is the Relic Blade because that thing is nuts.
The True Master with the Relic.
Just throttling that.
That was
so
fantastic.
Hard, right? That's awesome.
Yeah.
What about you? MVP?
MVP.
Tell him on.
What?
No,
yeah.
that's the LVP.
Man, I'm hard pressed. Nothing really did anything.
Yeah. I like the Sagittarian Guard. They were the only ones that actually put out some.
If
we
you
had the
didn't make all
range
your
issue.
saves, yeah.
Yeah, and the range thing, right?
The range was a thing.
But we can see the firepower.
They
when
had
you don't
the
have that.
potential. The 3 damage guns could have.
In the branching narrative.
Yeah,
of
the
the
3
game.
damage guns could have gone hot against you.
Yeah.
And there's lots of 3 damage targets where it could be good. So you're right. They're kind of cool.
Yeah.
But in this case, just they had minuses to hit, and you had pluses to your save. I just didn't get much. I think probably killed like 2 bikes with them total. So sure, I'll give it to them. Why not? I think maybe give it to Trajan. He lived till the end at least, and he gave rerolls.
He died at the end, Brian.
He did. Yes.
He lived to the end. At
That's
least.
right. My cat.
Until the end.
Fine. The bike captain just because he's alive.
That's right. He followed his duty, and you know
worst units?
What do you have a worst unit?
Death Chester.
Yeah, he sucks.
He's so bad.
He's always bad.
He's always bad, and I only take him because of Humbling Cruelty.
Yeah.
In some matchups, that's key, just the -2 movement and no Overwatch, that's everything. In this game, I was like,
It doesn't really matter.
If I get lucky, I get lucky. I thought about doing Vixilla if you started running up the middle, just slowing you down. But I was like, I knew, and I misplayed him a bit too to make him even worse. But that's my LVP. You?
Brian?
Don't say it.
It's not necessarily the Telemon.
It's Telemon.
It's not, because the Telemon, sure, anybody who really, like your army that really wants to kill one thing turn 1 can choose the thing you want to kill.
Yeah.
That's the thing you wanted to kill. You killed it. No big deal. And your army has the speed to do it. Not a lot of armies could get all the way around behind someone's obscuring. Like I'm in my deployment zone with obscuring. Yeah. Almost no armies could get there with the firepower.
Absolutely.
Yours can, and you do it with the confidence that you're still invincible. Right? Like, cool. My whole army's behind your deployment zone, and I don't care.
Exactly.
Right?
I'll be like, cool, come at me. I have
There's literally
bombs, crazy
0
saves.
other armies that could do that. Yeah. The Telemon obviously didn't do anything, but a ton of units didn't do anything. So I think least valuable for me.
Don't you dare! I know
it's
what
probably
you're
going
looking
for the
at.
shield captain who came up here. Remember, he fought 3 times and he killed. He did 0 wounds.
It was so bad.
I think it was 0 wounds.
Yeah.
It was real bad.
3 fight phases.
And you failed all your saves too.
Yeah, and he just died. So he's easily my least valuable player. He was super sad.
I think it's generally, when we first started playing 9th edition Custodes, we were like putting all the warlord traits, things like that. Obviously, there's some FAQs that were involved, but largely we've kind of toned back on buffing the characters, which I think is mostly a good decision. But every once in a while, it's like, oh, it'd be nice if I had, one other little trick or Feeling Pain or whatever.
Yeah, he was pretty buffed. He just didn't have the Victor of the Blood Games, which if this guy did, between Victor and the Feel No Pain, he might have survived. He still wouldn't have done any damage because he wasn't any stronger.
So that was probably your biggest mistake too, right? Throwing that one in there.
That was my biggest mix-up. I actually mixed up my 2 commanders, and I only realized when I went to fight, I was like, oh, this is the guy with the 6-up extra attacks. And I was like, oh, wait, that means he's not the Blood Games, not the one with the Feel No Pain. I was like, oh, and he's the one that was supposed to be my While We Stand, We Fight.
That's right.
And so it was like, that's a big mistake. Because you could see, this guy was intended to live the whole game.
Right. And we've seen it before, right? Like you said, he's not killing anything. That's probably doesn't really change. But the more of my firepower that you're wasting, the less sure I am of that. That adds
and I could have chose to play cagier with him at the end of the game if I had a chance of winning. And I could have had 10 While We Stand, We Fight points. Right. But anyways, that was my biggest mix-up. Did you have a mistake that you made?
All your mistakes were small.
Yeah, I think
this army recovers from them because you had overkill potential everywhere you were.
Yeah,
so even if you made an efficiency mix-up, it was like,
Yeah, it was a lot of smaller things. I've been making my big mistakes in practice.
You probably could have moved the troops up sooner.
That's the number one thing I'm still struggling with this army because they are, despite my amazing saves on this, like they are very, very fragile. Sure. Right, especially when I only have the one Shadow Seer. So that's the biggest thing I need to practice is like learning how to get them up, when to get them up, when to use them. The bikes, I feel
because even if I deep struck back there, you could have just chosen to take everything here. You still would have picked up your primary, and I would have been out.
Yeah.
Like, they never would have got across the board.
It's true.
So it's like you almost would have wanted to bait me into there. Yeah. Because that would have been, like, you never even had to fight me. It's like an instant game lose for me.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Right? That's fair. Totally.
Cool. Well, we've got another one of these games coming up on Thursday. It's coming up really soon. What are we playing this Thursday? AdMech?
AdMech versus Craft World.
Ooh.
This is going to be crazy.
This is a crazy game, but still a game that could go either way. Very, very tight matchup. So definitely you're going to want to see that. Bridger, we have a handful of questions.
We have a lot of questions.
So let's do it.
Thanks for you guys' patience. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Acephale? I don't know. If you were building an all-Dreadnought army in 9th, what unit would you not include? Asking for a friend.
So which Dreadnought would I not pick?
Which army?
So if I'm picking all Dreadnoughts, first of all, you could either go Space Wolves. You could go Space Wolves because it's cool.
Yeah.
Or you could do the normal Space Marines and then upgrade the Tech Marine to be like the Herder of the Ancients or whatever it is.
Yes.
And it gives an aura buff to all Dreadnoughts.
You can do Blood Angels too with Lib Dreads and Furioso Dreads.
Yeah, that's cool too.
You do Custodes.
That would be my third pick. No, I wouldn't do Custodes. The other ones are all better. But as far as like if we're picking our least valuable Dreadnought,
do not want.
The classic Dreadnought.
The classic, that's right.
Yeah, it's not.
Everything should have a specialty or do something.
Yeah, the
cool or
Ironclad
interesting.
fight's really cool.
And they're tough.
They're tough.
Yeah.
The Contemptors are actually have good weapon loadouts.
They're great. They hit super hard.
Lots of valuable stuff.
Redemptors are surprisingly
Redemptors
durable.
are
They have
amazing.
flexibility.
And
Vendreads are pretty good.
the Vendreads are good.
They're cheap.
Yeah, the Vendreads are, and
I would avoid any double loadout. Or I wouldn't
Mortis?
do quad las.
You don't do Mortis.
I like Mortis on heavy bolters because they're cheaper. But if it's 4 las, that's too much.
but if you're doing an all Dreadnought army, you almost want them all to fight. And
Yeah.
I guess you could have 1 backfield or 2 backfield.
Yeah,
but that's cool.
But generally
Yeah.
speaking,
Yeah.
Good question.
All right, thank you again, Gerald.
Thanks.
Thanks.
AO, Adrian, that shirt is fire, by the way.
Thank you.
Sad that the Nids didn't make the tournament, but the Death Guard game Saturday was sick.
Yeah.
Rough
that was a cool
idea
game.
on
was
when
great.
the next Nids Bat Rep will be, or tournament taking up the majority of next month.
Well, so the
Tournament's
tournament
just next week.
Yeah, it wraps up next week where it's a ton of stuff really fast, and then
Yeah.
we'll be back to some shows before we do another special event.
Yeah.
So we're going to be looking at probably playing some armies that we haven't played as much. I definitely like to play some Nids, some Orcs, whatever
Yeah.
we feel like, really.
Nids is one of the armies we don't actually own.
Yes.
But we have a friend who has them.
Yeah.
And so it's a little more work to play them because we have to go procure them.
Yeah, exactly.
But we'll definitely have them back on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zero Crow.
Thanks, Zero.
Hey,
Hey,
thanks.
TTT. Hope you're all surviving the California heat. Hope to meet you guys if you're ever in LA.
Oh, sweet.
I was in LA last week.
I know. You're all just like, hey, guys, I'm going to LA. We're like, oh, cool.
I literally went to get fried chicken.
Dude, so good. But did you get, oh my gosh, now I'm totally blanking.
You're
Amazing
blanking?
barbecue in San Diego next time you're there.
I didn't go to San Diego.
Yeah, you went to
That's a
LA,
little too far.
That's a bit
yeah,
far.
Yeah.
But that's awesome, Zero. I actually didn't know you're from California, so that's cool.
Thank you, Nicholas. As a big Drukhari player, I've decided to expand my collection to the entire Eldar range.
Ooh.
Starting points for Craft Worlds and Harlequins, thanks to the A+ content.
Sweet. So
So hard to start with
It's-
Craft Worlds.
Craft Worlds is the hard. That's the hard
Harlequins
answer.
is easy.
Harlequins
There's
easy.
like 4 boxes.
You got to start with troops, and I like the bikes. I started with
Yeah.
all bikes basically. I was just doing like Outriders and stuff just
Yeah.
because I love them. But they're both great now. So
Like a unit of bikes,
yeah.
unit of troops.
Yeah.
I know HQ, it's like a patrol detachment.
Yeah, make sure you get one of each character. Well, make sure you at least get a Shadow Seer and
And a
a
Troop Master.
to start. And the
Yeah.
Troop Master comes with the troop box.
Yeah.
So that's a great starting place.
Yes,
No
and
other
as
army
Craft
does
World, though, that's impossible. You're really going to have to go with
Yeah.
whatever your personality is. If you really love, well, I know a lot of people are really attracted to their vehicles, and you could go like Wave Serpents
Yeah.
or, Falcons or whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
Fire
Some
Prisms.
Fire Prisms are amazing, yeah. Some people really like the weird stuff, like the Walkers. So it's
Right.
like, I would say with that range, I would go for whatever strikes your fancy.
Mhm. Pick
The
a
Aspect
direction.
Warriors are a ton of fun to build and paint.
Yeah.
They are not going to perform for you on the
No.
table. So
Technically, Dire Avengers are
and they're still going to underperform for you. But
Dark Reapers. Dark Reapers are good.
Dark Reapers are the only Aspect Warriors, along
I
with
wouldn't start
Shining
with
Spears,
those,
Brian.
Shining Spears, which are okay too.
which you also can't really buy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say I have the negative opinions. I like Aspect Warriors.
Okay, so 3/4 of the Aspect Warriors. are
Crimson
bad.
Hunter Exarchs.
They're,
that an Aspect
they're
Warrior?
It's an
really
Aspect
good.
Warrior.
They're
That's
super
why they
good.
got the trait because
right,
it's an
right.
Exarch from an Aspect.
That's definitely the best Aspect Warrior.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
plan.
I've always liked Dire Avengers, so that'd be a good starting point, just if you like hoplite helmets and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
get your Astromon
So
and
cool.
yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you, George. Hey guys, new Warhammer player here. I chose Tau as my first army. Are Ghost Kills viable?
Yeah.
Or is Triptide the only viable option competitively?
No, Triptide is barely viable. It is viable, but barely. And Ghost Keels, you have to think about Ghost Keels differently than a Riptide.
Yeah.
A Ghost Keel has nothing to do with damage output.
Correct.
If you never shot in a game with a Ghost Keel, that'd be fine, because it would be the same as shooting with it. It does not do damage. Ghost Keel is only for shenanigans. Being in the right position at the right time, screening characters early up the board, tagging things, getting 2 units, and screening out a bunch of Nurglings that are going to deploy up the board. That's the only reason to take it, and for that reason, I would never take more than 1. I would
Ghost
only
Keel?
ever, yeah,
Oh,
Ghost Keel. I
fascinating.
would only ever take 1. More than that is too much of an investment.
So what else would you take with it?
Well, if you're playing Farsight Onka is by far the strongest.
Gotcha,
You
with
take
that.
Commanders. I would probably never go above 4
Yeah.
anymore. I tried 6, it's okay, but 4 is probably the sweet spot. And you want to MSU like crazy, just crazy MSU.
Thank you, War Machine TV. Loving the tournament series. Do you think Outrider Sergeant, Assault Intercessor Sergeant getting weapon options is a safe bet? Hashtag Adrian rolling 6s.
Yeah, 6s. The sergeants. I don't know.
Like every other sergeant in Space Marines can do it, right?
I feel I feel more confident about the assault marines than I do the bikes. The bikes I'm really
that's
not
fair.
sure.
Yeah.
I feel like I think the other ones would. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the Assault Intercessor, like all the other Intercessor variant, generally do, don't they? Right?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm guessing so. I don't know what. My guess is you'd probably be able to put the same things on an Intercessor that you put on an Assault Intercessor.
I would assume that.
What's that, like a Power Fist?
Thunderhammer and
Power Sword.
I think you could do a pistol, something weird.
You could do a Power Sword, yeah, something
Power
like that.
Sword, yeah. But the bikes, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tyler. Do you guys think we will see any other Primarchs or Demon Primarchs return in 9th? I hope so.
We all hope so.
Oh my gosh, I hope so. Well, we're at the start of the new edition, so 8th was 3 years.
My hypothesis is they have like a break glass for Primarch in emergency.
Right.
And so it's like they need to wait till their sales plummet, and then they just like break glass, and they have the Primarch model already finished.
That's why we saw 3 at the end of 7th edition.
So we need to just like stop buying.
That's right.
And then they'll break the glass.
I mean, we got a Necron Primarch, right?
Kind of. As long as I'd love to see those centerpieces that they have in AOS. Like in AOS, everyone has a crazy epic centerpiece.
Right.
Just bring that to 40K.
Exactly.
And we're doing it. Like the sisters have it. Now, now Necrons are gonna have it. That's really cool.
I like it. Well, I like anything that moves the story forwards. Like I'm happy. Obviously, I would prefer to be for my armies.
Sure.
But like anything that moves the story forwards, like a big thing's happening.
Yeah.
Silent King's coming back. Golemin's coming back. Whatever. I like all that kind of stuff. It doesn't happen often.
I put a lot of work into reading the codexes and figuring out ways to make my own Primarchs.
Yeah, that's right.
We played a game with Salamanders a while back where I used the Vulcan model and I like proxied him as like a model with a bunch of special rules, and it was kind of Vulcan-esque.
Yes, it was.
And I figured out a way to do the line-ish with Dark Angel's rules as well. So I'll get there eventually.
Thank you, John. Thoughts on taking Aquilon's shield for Relic on Vexilla for -1 to wound, and the strat for contingency when the Vexilla screen goes under 3.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. We used to take Bridge and I both used to put Superior Creation on our Vexilla from time to time as well. I think that's just as viable, and it gives you more flexibility because you could be any shield host. So if you're really finding that your Vexilla is dying, that's a thing to consider. Make him give him a Warlord trait. You could just pay 1, give him Warlord trait, give him Superior Creation, and he'll tank quite a bit. So that would be my advice.
You could also give him Blood Games if you're really...
Yeah.
Or no, that's like captains only. He's not a captain.
That's not... Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Thank you, Seacog Gamer.
Thanks.
First time making it live, but you guys are my go-to bat rep channel. Intercessors or tax squads for salamanders with the new changes. I'm assuming there's a question because tax squads can take Melta.
Right.
Yeah, both squads are good.
They're the only chapter...
They kind of do different things.
Yeah, they do different things. Salamander's the only chapter, though, that I would really put special weapons on attack marines.
Because you get the efficiency out of it.
You get the efficiency.
Yeah.
It's really good for that. But other than that, they're kind of different, right?
Intercessors fight.
They fight and they shoot super hard.
Because old marines still only have 1 attack, right?
Yeah, they don't have the attack bonus. And they have no rend.
That's right. And so I think a mix of both. The intercessors are great for taking the midboard, whereas those other marines are really good, efficient, like to be just behind them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Thank you, Neil. Thoughts on Venatari in a competitive Custodes list? Strength 6, AP 2, flat 2 damage seems great.
The Venatari definitely can do the business, but one of the things that always happens with Custodes for me is you get these tiny squads, and on their own, they're good, but without the rerolls, it's like, okay, cool, I have like 5 or 6 shots. Oh, I lost like 1 or 2, and then I lost 1, 2 to wound. Okay, I killed 2 intercessors. You know what I mean? It's like, what did I just do, right? Like, what did I accomplish? Where most other armies are like, they pick a thing, that thing dies. They pick a thing, that thing dies. And you have to put a lot into Ventari to make them able to do that. And at that point, if you're putting that many points in the Ventari, there's probably more efficient Custodes units. They do, like on a board like this, having fly is actually really useful.
Yeah.
So they give you a bit of play. I don't know that you can overdo it with them. If you take 1 unit, cool, but temper your expectations about how much they're going to do, just because you'll lose efficiencies on the saves and the hits and wins.
Thank you again, Eric. Eric says, thank you. To add on, do you think that a future list should not even include a Vexilla and or change it up so you have slightly bigger squads like 5 Custodes?
I think the Vexilla in the Dreadhost, you saw here, I made my charge without the Vexilla. And the Vexilla often tricks you into like this one mindset, like I have to do this Vexilla thing, and even puts your opponent in this one mindset too, which is kind of weird. You could totally play Custodes without it. It's such a cool, powerful trick that it's hard to leave it at home because it's fairly cheap and the Vexilla already has an aura ability that's useful, right? Either +1 attack or -1 to hit. Yeah. -1 to hit, it did matter in this game.
It did. I did all these things. I was setting up. I'm not going to advance. Blah blah blah. And then you're like -1. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
So I think the
efficiency
Vexilla is
gone.
still great. You don't always have to use it though. You could do this bait and switch where it's like, I'm moving up my Vexilla, and then you deep strike over there.
It's a real thing.
And then use your 3d6 charge if you're Dread Host. It's like, a lot of times you could just screw them up just
so
with
reliable,
that.
Yeah.
It's really funny because chat has been slamming Dread Host the entire show. Like,
Dread
chat
Host-
hates Dread Host.
Dread Host isn't the favorite for a lot of people, and it's not definitively the best. If I'm playing with a key unit in reserve, I like it, and I also like the Warlord trait, which I got nothing out of, but I like the Warlord trait in general because, for instance, Bridger often likes to take the banner for +1 attack. That's good. I feel like I can take the -1 to hit, and then this Warlord trait almost gives me a bit more extra attacks that I would be losing.
Right.
And so I don't know. Dread Host is cool, but it's not the only option.
Only because you roll 6s.
Yeah.
That's
Well, not
True,
today.
Yeah.
You're a demon.
You guys also both really like the Alaris and playing with the Alaris, and that just works so well with the Dread Host as
I
its
think
backup,
with
right?
only one unit of Alaris, you don't want to be Dread Host.
Really?
You just don't get enough out of it.
Because you can...
Because Dread Host gives you those... You could charge with 3 units for 2 CP.
But it's only 1 CP for 1.
I know.
Which is like so...
Which is great.
But if you do that twice, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You do it one turn. Like, if your banner dies turn 1, you can Deep Strike turn 2 pretty reliably,
And
Deep
then
Strike
come
turn 3 pretty reliably.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas if you only have 1 unit of Alaris in reserve, you benefit a lot more from the other defensive Dread Hosts.
Yeah, that's fine.
fair.
Yeah. They're all good.
Cool. Thank you, Justin. Hey, we have a friend who got into Genestealer Cult and has kind of been down on luck. Any suggestions on what you think best units are for GSC?
Yeah, no, I totally get it. You really have to love the faction. It's tough. I am really enjoying playing them, to be honest, but they are tough.
I'm actually enjoying them more now.
Yes.
Because there isn't just this one approved build.
Exactly. My recommendation is really just I like Acolytes. I like the trucks. Both types. I actually really like the heavy support ones as well.
Yep.
Ridge Runners, of course, they're great. And the
bikes, the Jackal.
The bikes
Alphys.
are so good. Like, they went up in points, but they were just too undercosted before. So those are kind of what I have been building around, having a lot of fun playing around, because they're tools, right? It's not like I have to do this one thing, I have to land here, perfect ambush, which is what they used to be. It was like your entire
everything had
game,
to go perfectly.
Yeah, and at like a specific moment.
Yeah.
But now, you know, it's tougher, but at least to me, it's more interesting to play. So those would be the units I would look at.
But even when it was one of the strongest armies in the game, it was already one of the hardest.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
so it was already an army that was like, okay, these top players are winning GTs with it. You would still not be able to win a casual game at home.
Yeah.
Because it's very unforgiving, very, very hard. Now, I would say it's still one of the hardest armies to play. And then now your game plan isn't as straightforward. It's like you got to use all your tools.
Exactly.
And so if you're just starting that army and you're just new to 40k even, you're gonna have to take time. Take time to get used to it. Lose a lot of games.
Right.
Make your peace with that. The uprising didn't happen in a day, right?
Generations
in the making.
That's right. And remember, the game is about movement. And think about yourself as a Genestealer player, someone that needs to master the movement phase and all types of movement. It's not about killing, and that's how you're going to win games is just with movement.
That's right.
Thank you, Mr. Pickles. What's your opinion on a full Landspeeder squad loaded out with new multi-meltas? 300
awesome.
Points wasted on a torpedo?
No.
No, the land speeders are fantastic.
Yeah.
And land speeders with melter are going to be super great.
They're really fast, and the thing you can do with that is you have so much maneuverability. You can do things where you like land, pop something, and be at an angle that they can't respond, and they can do that better than even like Eradicators and things can.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's part of the Salamander, like the new Salamander strategy, is having these land speeders that are they just kill a thing. They just point themselves at a thing and it dies.
And you get your value out of it, right? Do you kill a Telemon and then die? Cool, you're good.
Yeah, it's great. I love land speeders. I'm so glad that they are good because they're cool models.
Thank you, GPBK. Hey guys, great stream. Thoughts on Palace Grav or Caladius? My Custodes games have been with bikes and termies. Curious if the tank list, if there is a tank list to try.
Sure.
I don't think there is where you go all tanks, but I like the Palace still.
Palace are so good.
The Palace are still cheap and good, and you could just throw a Palace like, for instance, over here on this side of the board, that could have just been a Palace.
Right.
And that would have even been cheaper than those that squad of warriors over there, or guardians. Sorry. So I think that the Palace could have been really great in most of my games. You don't want to overdo it, but if you have 1, 2, you could even go 3, but 1 or 2 Palace, you'll have a lot of utility out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jordy. Brian, the demon avatar of the God of Dice.
Today, Chaos was not with me on that one.
The warp is fickle.
That's right.
Thank you, Tim. Given the smaller game size and emphasis on board control, placing units in strategic reserve seems like a double-edged sword. When should you use strategic reserve?
There's lots of times.
There actually are a lot. It's still a very powerful tool. You do need to have a plan. I mean, the fact that you have to do it before any other deployment means doubly so. You already need to have a plan. You can't do it in response to something, right?
That's right.
So you need to have something in mind, whether it was, I considered bringing it down to maybe try to do scanners later on, things like that. Decided not to because you had ways to block it out. But many games I would have, honestly, in this army, things like that.
When you got to look at your opponent's army in particular, the number one decision of do I outflank is your opponent's army.
Yes.
And it's one, are they going to be able to screen me out? Two, do they have, is there a reason making me, right? Like, oh, cool, I have these, a canonical example right now is these eliminators.
Yep,
right? Eradicators, yeah. The Eradicators are small footprints, so they could squeak onto the board really small. And they're so fragile, they have minimum range. And your opponent wants to beeline for them, but then you could just wait and come in and ice their tanks. That's a great example. Yep. But for some units, it's better just to start on the board. So a good example is like a Tau Commander. Tau Commander can deep strike. You almost never want to do it because the board is so small that if you start here, you can be shooting turn 1. And if you were to deep strike, they would zone you out. And then you'd be landing down here anyways. Yeah. And even if you landed over there, he would just get shot and killed. And so there's definitely a lot that goes into making the decision. But I'd say more often than not, you want to deep strike less than you did in last edition, but still plenty often.
Totally.
Thank you, Chronix. Unless I missed it, no one asked, Bridger, are you okay? The fire was close to your house, so I wanted to check. I'm sure a lot of viewers are worried. Yeah, so I'm west of the fire, or the closest fire, and that fire blew east, thankfully for me.
Right.
But the fires are currently consuming like the most acres ever. So if you can afford to donate to us, maybe instead donate to the fire relief.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
It's like totally not contained. It's like 10% contained.
Yeah.
And it's been burning for over a week. So
yeah. I have several coworkers who have been forced out of their homes.
Yep.
I know people whose homes have already been burned down in this area, so it's pretty serious here for sure. Where we are, we happen to be like between highways, so they're major highways, so it's very hard for fire to cross them, but not impossible, but very hard.
That's crazy. Yeah. Thanks for asking, though. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for considering. Thank you, Eric. Eric says, keep the beanie. Haters gonna hate.
Oh,
that's right.
Thanks, Eric. He's not wrong.
He gave me the energy.
Thank you, Mason. The last 2 Custodes games have shown how much the change to character targeting has hurt them.
Oh, that's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that's easy to miss too. Right?
Yeah.
Until you get to the table, you're like, oh.
The Tau game, well,
same thing.
It hurt in that game too. So it's a big loss.
Yeah. And normally the Telemon is great for that, right? Obviously, I had Haywire, which is kind of a perfect tool for that.
Kind of the best gun.
Because I also don't rely on rerolls, which you also turn off, and AP. There's a million.
And you're not trying to do multi-damage, so I can't half your damage or -1 damage or.
So it is a good sort of answer to this problem, which is even your 4-man shield unit. You just
like if we were to pick any unit in the game to take down the Telemon, we'd pick these guys.
Exactly.
The bikes are the best option. Yeah. So you had the rock to my scissors. So.
Thank you, Gerald. Want to see your thoughts. Can flyers with bombing rules, i.e. Burn a Bomber and Void Raven, bomb on a turn they fly off the board into strategic reserves? Both their data sheets state that they drop a bomb as it flies over a unit in the movement phase.
I think you have to be able to put the model down.
I believe so. I haven't verified it, but my intuition is
I saw some people in the FAQ team talking about it, but I blank out on what it is. I'm almost positive you can't. But we can double check. It wouldn't be something we would try to do. I'll put it to you that way.
Correct.
Here on the channel, we wouldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple weird things with the flyers too, with like, oh, can you do bombs twice in a row, which to me is clearly not as intended, but as written, there's these arguments.
Right.
So something about these flyer rules are.
There was like a lot just as the game was coming about, like, can you fire and fade off the table?
Oh yeah, that's
things
right.
like that.
Yeah.
Which I think they fixed in a FAQ or something like that.
I think so.
I should hope so.
We err on the more kind of cautious side on that kind of stuff.
That's right.
So yeah.
We play as rules as intended as possible.
We do, yeah.
Rules as written is a not cool way to play Warhammer.
Thank you, Captain Yort. It's a cool name.
Nice.
No love for Caven Shrike. 135-point Chapter Master that moves 14 inches, snipes characters at 18 with his 2-damage pistol.
Yeah. He's great. You can only play him, though, if you match his hairstyle.
Oh, for sure.
It's on his data sheet. Yeah.
For sure. I really like him. I think he's amazing.
He's cool.
Yeah. And the only reason you didn't see him before more, Bridger was talking about this the other day, is because of Laius Isodon. But now, he was.
Yeah, Shrike is famously not
I'm on my way to collecting almost every Space Marines, and I was considering skipping Raven Guard and doing Raptors because I love the look of Raptors.
Right.
But like, who wants another black and white Space Marine chapter when you get Raptors? They look so sharp, but without a chapter master, it's kind of sucks.
Although I will say, so our friend Nick, Blood of Kittens, his Raven Guard army, all of his sergeants and all his eliminators, he especially got emo heads for all of them, so they all have the hair.
They're all super emo?
It's amazing. They have like little highlights of like pink or blue in them. It's so great.
Okay, it's pretty cool.
If you're gonna go in, you gotta do
it. Yeah.
Thanks, Bobson.
Bobson.
Hope you're having a fun time, boys. Can't stay to watch the end because I have to get up bright and early, though it looks pretty decided. Rip my golden boys. Brian needs a sweater back.
I'm starting to believe now that it must be the sweaters. I'm slowly like my sweater energy is draining week over week. So I gotta start sleeping with them on, just building the energy.
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you, Mason. He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster. And if you gaze long enough into the abyss will also gaze into the...
This is directed at you.
I was like, this is definitely directed at me. Especially when I was doing this move. I'm like, Brian, this is for all your pro moves.
That was good. You gotta show the people how to play it.
That's right, yeah.
Last one of the night. Thank you, Jordy. That
Thanks,
was
Jordy.
a tragic... Brian, I take it back, the Avatar title.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Pretty tragic.
That was,
It fell apart real quick. I was like, let's play some Warhammer. And it's like, I think I lost.
From the beginning. Well, yeah, it's definitely an example of like, we really like Custodes here. We've talked about how powerful they are. But like how you can kind of capitalize on weaknesses and just kind of really just go super hard and just hammer that.
This army just has all the tools.
It does. I love them. They're great.
Fantastic.
They reward kind of those fun decisions.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this. We still had a lot of fun playing
That was awesome.
And we've got another really exciting match.
Yep.
Maybe my first victory. We'll have to see. Coming up this Thursday, Craft World against AdMech. So don't forget to like and subscribe and let your friends know because this is going to be a really exciting tournament and they're not going to want to miss it.
We'll see you guys then.